Main fridge. What's up? We got Junk Buster in here. We just got Bijan Robinson with a second pick. Full PPR ESPN league. We got a triple header here. I got 2 drafts following this, including a $250 Fantrax draft. The other one's $100. Right after this at 9 and 10. Junk Buster, Andrew, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, guys? Let's get this dub. Let's get this bread.
If our team is 80% as good as the one we drafted before, we'll be very happy, right? We'll probably be the favorites either way if it's 80% as good.
Yeah, if we get Watson in I think we got him in the 8th, I think. Yeah, we'd be sick.
It's unreal. Well, our bench receivers in the last draft we did was Luther Burden, Christian Watson, and
Mike Washington. I picked up Mike Washington too.
Oh, let's go. We also had Luther Burden, Christian Watson, and Brian Thomas.
Oh, there goes JJ. There goes JJ.
We're golden. So I have a poll question up there for everybody. What round should Mike Washington go? Let's just go into the assumption that Genty's out for the year. We don't know anything yet. It doesn't seem positive. Junk, I'm going to ask you, where do you think Mike Washington should go? I mean, he's still a rookie, but there's not much behind him.
6th round.
Sixth round. So I was thinking the Tootin range, right?
What is GT just undraftable? Is that what we're just gonna say right now? That's kind of ridiculous.
Well,
right?
in this shallow league here, we will take Genty. Not in the 3rd round or anything. I'll take him and once our team's full, I think it's worth a luxury pick. But at this point, I would draft Mike Washington probably ahead of Genty. Or am I wild to say that?
That's crazy,
dude. I mean, it just seems like it's an ACL, bro. I don't know. I didn't see it obviously, but I've read a lot about it. These things usually don't end well, I guess is the point.
We're just going to go full nuclear? That's crazy.
Okay, where would you draft Genty right now?
Right now? 3rd. I would.
This is
the same. I'm expecting a Jeremiah Love ish.
No, dude. Jeremiah Love had a high ankle sprain, and he could have finished the game, and then it swells up. This was he couldn't walk off the practice field.
And they're doing prayer circles.
That's what I'm saying. The optics look awful in this situation. I don't know. I don't want to burn a 3rd round pick on a guy.
Nuclear, we don't. Oh, look at Bowers gone.
Yep. We'll make the adjustment, bro. We could start 3 running backs. Let's go to receivers here, and this is a good spot for Neighbors again. But there's Genty right there. Chase Brown. I mean, we could just start with 3 pass catching running backs. If we get Chase Brown and Walker.
We go get K. What is this?
What do you think about
K9?
So AJ Brown is available. Are you an AJ Brown guy?
Yeah. Oh, I'm in love with AJ Brown. I'm
okay.
I'm 100% on that train.
At this point, and we can get the running back coming back. I like AJ Brown more than half PPR. I just don't see the 100 catch potential, but I get what you're saying. It's AJ Brown. We can't get silly with this shit. So there goes Hampton. The guy took Gibbs. Let's see what's available at running back just to make sure we get one. We can always go wide receiver. We're really flexible here with what we have. So you want to take AJ Brown and risk losing Kenneth Walker? Cool with that? Because we can take a wide receiver after this.
Yeah.
Let's take Brown.
Yeah.
Let's take
Give
Brown.
me
Let's put the
Yeah,
pressure
yeah.
on him.
Yeah, give me that.
Because we know we're not getting AJ Brown coming back. Like, he was not going to fall back to us. We'll see if he takes Walker. If he takes Walker, we can pivot. This is a 10-man league. We can take Neighbors. We can. I'm not taking McBride. We can take Nico. Take Olave. He takes Neighbors.
Give me K9.
Yeah, K9, Collins, or Olave. Those guys are all great. I think Walker's
I
on
think
top of our
I'm
board
cool
for a
with
reason.
that. I think I'm cool with that.
Sweet. We got Fantasy Dog in here.
He's gonna pick
Any
up
tips for Superflex? Yeah, man. A lot of tips. It all depends on how deep the league is and all things like that. Fantasy Dog, give me some more information. And here goes Josh Allen. So thank you for the Kenneth Walker, my dude. Nice start. Nice start right here. Bijan,
I'm
Walker,
loving it.
AJ Brown.
This is probably this is what I envisioned right here.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is what I've been envisioning.
Let's get it. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we have 3 drafts in a row. I'm doing a draft with a community member here, Junkbuster69. You know him from the chat. You love him. You see him in the pit. You see him in the Discord. He's a community member, a fanatic, if you will. And then we have a $250 draft at 9, and then another draft at 10. So I'm going to be on here probably all night, drafting teams, talking about the teams. And we're about to just crush this home league here for Junkbuster. Our first draft was unreal. Like that we did, was it a week ago or so? That was like perfect. But those guys were also just like not good. I mean, this draft seems a little sharper. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Did your league members, did you send that to your league mates? Did they see that? Did they see our team reviews?
I wanted to give them after like the season started. You know, I can't give them a little leg up, you know.
What's up, K-Space? Smash the like button. Appreciate you, man. Let's move the board over. So Josh Allen at the 301. I don't know if I love that. We'll see. It's a shallow league. So, I mean, ideally, we want to, if we could get Loveland in the next round, like that's where I would go tight end. I wasn't going to go Trey McBride when Kenneth Walker's on the board. That's just silly.
You know what? I'm glad Bowers didn't come back to me. You know, whatever. I didn't want him anyway.
I mean, it wasn't even close though. He went early. And if people are going to start smashing Bowers at the 1-2 turn, I mean, I already have a couple Bowers shares as is. So, when's your draft, Andre? When's your draft, buddy? Because that's a tricky
imagine
one.
Bowers' volume is just going to go through the freaking roof, right?
Oh yeah, it already was going to be through the roof, but like this actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing for Bowers. Honestly, this might not be a good thing for Bowers. You know. Just based on like I already had him sky high. Like he couldn't get any higher in my rankings, and you know maybe that targets go up, but the efficiency goes down. The touchdowns are definitely gonna be like should be worse because Genty's good. Like they need Genty, and Mike Washington's fine as well. You know, definitely super athletic, but he's not Ashton Genty. So maybe you get more targets. I mean, you probably will get more targets, but what does that ultimately mean? Like for me, it's not worth. Like I don't want to rise him up 3 spots in my ranks when I think it's a lateral move. You know, maybe he's a little safer now if he could ever be any safer.
Would you take the shot on GT over ETN right now? If you had to pick right now, if you had to like draft like right now, like this.
Washington? You're talking about Washington?
ETN. Oh no, I'm talking about GT.
No.
You take Washington first over GT right now?
No. I take ETN first.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna avoid it. I'm gonna see. So I have this 3 drafts tonight, right? Two after this. So I'm going to kind of just like reevaluate. I don't want to take a 4th round pick that might not play. If he goes in the 4th, is he still on the board right now? Oh, Genty's gone. Genty went in the 2nd round, dude. So shit. Andre, I need Superflex tight end premium 12 in 2 hours, 12 team. I have pick 4, ideal first 4 picks. I mean, that is a loaded question. God, Andre, I wish you were in the Discord and I could fucking help you out. Even though I have all these drafts, but I could have helped you out prior. Oh, thank you, Blake. I will take care of that when I can. I have 3 community slow drafts going on. We have this draft. This is a hectic ass day, but I love it. So you have the 4th pick, man. Tight end premium. Bro, I would take Bowers at 4. Honestly, like, well, maybe not. I would take the running backs, the top 2 running backs for sure. I would take Josh Allen at 3, and then Jamar Chase. Those are the top 4 picks. I would take like Bowers up to like pick 6 inside on premium in a super flex. Let's get our queue ready here, and our running backs are solid. Loveland. Hey, Junk. We're on the clock in 1 pick. I don't know if you can hear me. Like, Loveland is a fine pick here. It's such a shallow league. Like, I want the tight end. Lamar's available as well. But it's a 4 for a pat. We're waiting at quarterback, so I don't want to wait at tight end as well. Popping Loveland in there. Wide receiver is so fucking deep. So deep.
I think we wait for Drake, right?
Yeah, so we can take. I want to take Loveland here. I think this makes a lot of sense with just how shallow the league is. And then we need another receiver for sure. I'm going to wait at running back. We already have our 2.
Right now.
Kind of Higgins, Flowers, Abuka,
I don't think
Ladd.
Scott's coming back, is he? Like, I don't
No. So I'm going to take Loveland here. Does the guy next to us does not have a tight end, does he? No, we're going to take Loveland here.
With Josh.
Yeah, I just think he could have taken Loveland, and we're going to get someone. We'll have 2 picks to decide here. So we have 2 running backs. We could take Scat and have him as a flex. I know it's not ideal, but he's going to catch a lot of passes. And then we're pretty much set at running back. I'm just going to queue him. That's an option. We have, obviously, my love of Zay Flowers, T. Higgins. Full PPR, I don't love T. Higgins as much. That's the guys I have on the board. Do you have anyone else you want to add?
Oh, man, he's going to pick up Scat after that, right? He has to.
He just took Bucky, dude. So we could take Scatabo and have him as our flex, gives us running back insurance, and then we just smash wide receivers. We can get Christian Watson super late. We already know that. So it's like that's why I'm like hesitant to take. I mean, like not T. Higgins. I'm hesitant to take
Agbuka. Yeah, give me Scat. Give me Scat.
Okay, let's go Scat.
Or you think okay, yeah, okay.
Now we're just done at running back. We'll take handcuffs late. We can take Mike Washington possibly, like if people don't realize like the news. And then with the wide receiver value, how flat it is, we can look at quarterback in the next round. If these guys fall back, smash even Joe Burrow, bro. Because I'm so confident at wide receiver. We can get so many guys late. No Joe Burrow? Is that a no to Joe Burrow?
Oh no, I like Joe Burrow. I'm just this team is looking nasty already. I love it.
It is. I still have Burrow at hurt, so I would take any 4 of these quarterbacks if they fall back.
So team.
We're pretty much done at running back, and then we're just gonna queue up all these guys.
I'll go with the draft board.
What do you think? Yeah. What do you think? We'll go back to the wide receiver thing there. There goes the wide receiver run. We have we only have AJ Brown, but we're gonna smash. We're flexing Scatterbo already, so we only need like one more wide receiver to finish our lineup. That's why I think I don't usually draft like this in deep leagues, like fill out your lineup. In a shallow league, you want elite onesies, right? You want to have an elite starting lineup because everyone's bench is stacked. We're not going to have an advantage if we have a good bench. If we have like Trevor Lawrence at quarterback, yeah, Trevor Lawrence is fine, but our ultimate upside is to have one of these top 4 quarterbacks. T. Higgins is still on the board as well. So here's the queue. Derek got St. Brown and Kenneth Walker at the 10 spot. So St. Brown at 10, and then Kenneth Walker at, what is that, fucking 18? 19? Holy shit, Derek. Holy shiznit. What's up, Ryan? How we doing, man? Long night on the show. Long night.
Rashee Rice.
Let me move this over here.
CMC, GT, Rashee Rice, Breece Hall. That is a interesting 4 picks. That's like,
I mean, the Genty pick.
Injury City, right? Like this is just
like that's where Genty was going to go if there was no news. He would have gone like where Bowers went, right? He would have gone maybe 10 overall, but like the fact that he fell 5 picks only with the news is insane. Like that is insane. It's a shallow league, I guess. But I mean, I would have taken Gentile, like I said, in the 5th or 6th round.
Like you're assuming this is just a nothing burger, and he's not gonna start week 1. Like, that's almost a given, right?
I mean, if I had to bet if he's more likely to start week 1 or miss the season, I'm going miss the season. If I had to bet on the pup or miss the season, I'm still probably going maybe not season. We have no idea what the injury is. It's just it can't be good. There's just nothing about it sounds good, man. They don't hold prayer circles at practice for like a rolled ankle, bro. They don't.
Not in
they
Vegas.
Don't for a rolled ankle.
Not in Vegas. That's for damn sure.
It is a risky proposition right now. I mean, I guess it depends on your
there goes Rico.
Again, and your risk tolerance. Rico Dowdle, holy shit. So let's look at the board here. T. Higgins is still there. Quarterbacks are really deep right now. We still have I would still take Jalen Hurts in this format as well. And I don't want to pull up Caleb. But with the 4 for a passing touchdown, Jalen Hurts is fine. Any of these quarterbacks are great. Do these guys have quarterbacks ahead of us? No quarterback, no quarterback, no quarterback, no quarterback. So there's a chance they all go. We'll see. If that happens, we can pivot to Herbert. There goes May.
Oh, come on.
We still have Burrow and Higgins. The nice thing is we can wait at quarterback. If Burrow or Hurts is available, we take Higgins or whoever else. The guy next to us, the one spot has Josh Allen. Like there's no way he doubles up at quarterback, right? Like he shouldn't. Okay, there goes Tootin. So we're gonna get one of these quarterbacks. We got to figure out a receiver we like here. And J-Mo, Romadunze.
What about Watson?
Well, I love Watson. You know that. I have him ahead of those guys. There goes Jalen Hurts. So we're going to push Joe Burrow here. And you want to take Watson and push Joe Burrow? Because if he takes Joe Burrow, then whatever. Good for you. He shouldn't do that, though. He has Josh Allen. I love Watson. I'm down to take Watson here. Let's do it.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and then we're going to get Joe Burrow with the next pick as long as he doesn't do anything silly. And he has neighbors, so he doesn't have security. He has neighbors and Ibuka. He's got to go wide receiver here. Or maybe he takes a tight end. He takes Kelsey. See, we got Loveland literally 2 rounds earlier than Travis Kelsey. That's why we go onesie there. And now this team is nasty, bro. We're going to have, as long as I don't want to fucking jinx it, but and there's a lot of bench spots.
Goddard got off before.
Oh, my God. He takes Joe Burrow, dude. Get the fuck out of here. What is he doing? This is stupid. I still stand by our decision. We could take Jackson Dart.
Man.
Not here. I'm just saying we need to take a receiver. So J-Mo or Romadunze, your call.
You know what? Your call.
I'm taking Rome in a full PPR.
All right, give me Rome. I think I get more shares of more offenses. I think that's perfect.
I mean, we have 2 Bears players, but if it's an offense we want to buy into, Big Ray would love this, as you know. He's our bench receiver. So, man, can you believe he does? Dude, he takes Josh Allen at literally pick 20. He has
Who does that?
He has Kelsey as a starting tight end. He has Malik Neighbors and Ibuka in his lineup. He doesn't have a flex yet. So he takes a second quarterback before a flex. We could just trade with this guy. You know, he's going to want to trade because he can't start Joe Burrow, and he shouldn't start Joe Burrow.
That is a weird.
I'm up. Okay, can you guys give me a second?
Shout out General.
What do you guys think? What's up, Max? Wally? I forget. I never got back to Andre about his 10 premium ideal top 4 picks. So you either want Josh Allen, either 2 running backs, Gibbs and Bijan, or Chase. That's your top 4. And then you got to take a quarterback at some point in the second and third in a 12-teamer. You have to. I wouldn't take Lamar at 4 though. I would take one of the elite position players, dude. Wouldn't take Drake May. Apparently, I'm up in a couple drafts here, slow drafts. And let's cannot believe that Joe Burrow pick, bro. That our team would have been nasty. All right, I am up. What draft is this? I have no idea. This is the best ball. That's why I set my queue. I got 3 guys in my queue, back-to-back picks. Let's take Watson and Swift. And then that's it. Okay, I made my picks. We're good, boys. We're good. Alrighty. Again, guys, after this draft is over, which should be over before 9, we have a $250 Fantrax public we're doing here. Just me. Junk's going to be getting off and probably bragging to his team, his league mates. We would be definitely bragging if this guy didn't double up a quarterback next to us and take Joe Burrow when he already had Josh Allen. This team is awesome, but they're going to bring somebody. Yeah, it's a good call from Mark. They're going to bring somebody in, but they're a young team. I think, with Kubiak there, they want to win now, but realistically, like if they want to be realistic about this shit, there is no chance the Raiders make the playoffs. There is just no way. That the Chiefs are the 3rd best team in this division, and the Chargers and Broncos are stacked. So, yeah, they'll bring it back. There's not a lot of people to bring in. Like who, we just saw Najee Harris sign. Nick Chubb retired. So even if any of those guys came there, I feel like it would still be Mike Washington, a majority guy.
I mean, he's earned it, right? I mean,
he's playing his ass. The worry is like pass protecting stuff, and just rookie growing pains.
Fumbles from him, and I mean,
but it's nice that he's had a great preseason. It's great. It's nice that he's paired the metric stuff we saw in the combine with really good NFL stuff on field. I know it's preseason, but it's not. This is not Boise State, right? This is not Arkansas. This is legitimately against professional players who are vying for roster spots. So I've always loved Mike Washington. I know he's a little raw.
Is he on the board or?
No, I think we take Herbert though. Since we have all these Bears, I don't want to just have the buy issue. I know it's like stacking. I'm not looking to stack. We could take Caleb.
I like Caleb,
but I have Justin Herbert ahead of him in my ranks, and also the buy situation. Do we want 3 week 10 buys? It's Trevor Lawrence. Okay, so
we're coming up here, right? Okay.
We're gonna wait though because we're not. There's no way he takes a 3rd quarterback. There's no way he takes a 3rd quarterback.
You're not worried about their center, that Charger center?
No, because they're going to move the guard over and it's going to be fine. Now they're thin on offensive line now if they have another injury. We could take another receiver here as well. Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison are guys I'm eyeing. Other than that, the running backs are gross. Like I don't want none of these guys pop for me. We could take Jonathan Brooks, I guess. What do you think about Jonathan Brooks?
I'm out on Brooks.
You're out?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So, which receiver do you prefer?
I mean, would you prefer him over?
He's a bench guy.
Or would you prefer him over like Marv? I mean,
well, we need to. It's Marv or Brian Thomas. Your call.
I think stick pick Herbert. Oh, well, Marv.
No, we're gonna wait. Marv. Okay.
Give me Marv.
We'll go Marv, and then there's no way this guy takes a 3rd quarterback. That's why I did it. If he takes a 3rd quarterback and screw us again, then we'll just take Caleb. It doesn't matter to me. There's just no way he could take a 3rd quarterback. There's just no way. McAuliffe, are you saying no playoff hopes, McAuliffe? Thoughts that Bauer's on a team with no playoff hopes? Well, they had no playoff hopes before the Genti injury. I mean, this team was, I just said it. Think about it. The Chiefs are the 3rd best team right now in that division. And if they're not the 3rd best team, then the Broncos are. The Broncos were a Bo Nix injury away from going to the Super Bowl. The Chargers are a lot of people's Super Bowl favorite, or at least Super Bowl pick, like their darling pick. There is just no way they don't get 4th in this division. At best, they get 3rd in the division. So I was always factoring in that. I'm not too worried. First time head coach there in Kubiak. He's gonna be balling and trying to fight to the end here. All right. Let's look at the team here. Herbert, Bijan Walker, A.J. Brown, Watson, Loveland, Scatabo, Adunze, and Harrison. So really solid. And we have the 3rd running back in the flex now. So we have 3 running backs. We have 4 receivers. Colson Loveland at tight end with Justin Herbert. So pretty balanced team. Joe Burrow would have really made this team pop, but the unnecessary Joe Burrow pick on the turn that kind of screwed us. All good. Now we probably smash. Let's see here. Did somebody take Mike Washington?
Yeah, he just went. He just went.
Okay.
But yeah, Mike Washington, I could see him go on like this Jonathan Brooks tier, like right now.
I think he's gonna go higher, dude. People love.
He's gonna get higher. Thing. Oh, he's gonna get higher in like the next 48 hours.
All right, I'm putting Jordan Tyson and Alec Pierce in the queue in a shallow league. We'll just pop them in our IR spot and get another player on our bench, and then now it's just running back time, right? We Blake Corum for sure. Tank Bigsby, Ray Davis, Tyler Algier.
You're out on JCM?
In this shallow of a league, I just don't ever see the path for JCM to be like a true like 3-down back, right? And like so, yeah, if he actually becomes a starter, like what is the upside of JCM? Like running back 24, running back 20? Because like Rachaad White's going to be a factor. If it's just him and Rachaad White, he has to split a lot of work with Rachaad White, and I don't know. I feel like with Scatabo as our RB2, RB3, like we have a running back in the flex and we have awesome receivers. So I'm looking for league winners here. And Blake Corum is that player. Like that is the ideal guy here. I think I actually might push him up ahead of these guys. That's a must-have on this team. So we have a lot of bench spots. Our receivers are stacked. AJ Brown, Watson, Rome, and Marvin. I guess it's not that stacked, but we have the running back in the flex. Yeah, we do need Dr. Ray to give us an update on. See what Dr. Ray's thinking. Let's check in on him here. He looks great. There he is. He's a happy man. What $1 million smile there from Dr. Ray. I wonder what's going on with Ray.
He had a meniscus issue, which totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
Let's hope it's not a meniscus issue. That would not be good. All right.
Ray was on last night, wasn't he?
Yeah, we did fucking 6 hours and 10 minutes last night. Yeah, you guys are both in Vegas, Jonathan. Jonathan's got it's a meniscus, right? It's not an MCL. I don't know. I know knees, but I don't know knees. Jonathan's got a fucked up knee. He's probably fucked for a while. No more racing for Jonathan. Our condolences for Jonathan. We're gonna see. He texted me. He's like, at least I can like watch every stream now. I'm like, Jonathan, you watch every night anyway. I love Jonathan. What a guy. We're gonna be up here in a pick, and we have Blake Corum in the queue. Hell yeah. What do you think about Blake Corum and then either Tyson or Pierce? Who do you prefer? I think I prefer Pierce over Tyson.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the bench is Odunze and Harrison right now. So I want someone that can actually crack this lineup. And yeah, I think Tyson could, but even when he comes back, he's not the one. So we're getting Blake Corum here, and you're good with this, right? Lift off Blake Corum?
Yes. Yeah, give me Corum.
I know you love Corum, and then it's probably Pierce. And then we just take the rest of the elite guys, dude. Bigsby, Davis, Algier. I'm going to put Algier ahead of all these guys, actually. But I think we take Alec Pierce here, and we're done at wide receiver. That's our fifth receiver. And we would have A.J. Brown, Christian Watson, Roma Dunze, Marvin Harrison, and then whenever Alec Pierce comes back, maybe he starts the year. Who knows? That's money right there.
I mean, I love this Colts schedule.
It's tasty, dude, and their defense is trash. So definitely down with Pierce. And I'm trying to think there's another receiver we could. I don't want any. I feel like
it's more of a likelihood they sit Tyson most of the year.
Yeah, because we know he's out 2 months. Like, we know he's out 2 months.
I can see him tweaking it again.
Yeah, well, that's all he does, man.
Like, you know,
that's all he does. All right, we'll keep Tyson in there, you know, for one more round. If he were to fall back to us, I think that's a fine pick. I think we if we end with 5 receivers, that might be a little light. If we take a 6, when Tyson might be a little heavy, but that's the kind of guy we want because we're not going to need him for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, unless shit like really, like, unless our team like dies in a plane crash, like we don't need him. We're flexing Scatterbo.
There goes Worthy.
Wow, that's a little early. A little early for Worthy. He's not worthy of that draft capital.
Goes likely. Dak. God. Interesting. Cameron Dicker. Taking kickers?
Yep, it's gonna happen. Sports Chaz. Well, time to sell. If Gentry's injury is serious. Have you heard anything about it besides diving for a catch? And it was contacted. The contacted part's promising. The prayer circle on the field is not promising. The not being able to put any weight on it is not promising. And you made the point, Junk. It was like you said it could have been like a Jeremiah Love injury, which we don't know really what part of the leg it is, which is maybe good news. But the bad news is Jeremiah Love, I think he played some snaps after the ankle injury, and like he said he was going to come back in the game. That's how high ankle sprains work. They're fine. Like it's an ankle sprain. We've all sprained our ankle. And then the next day it fucking blows up and it balloons and you're like, my ankle's fucked. Like this was not that. Like Jeremiah Love is walking around fine after the game. There is just no way Genty could have played. Like Genty couldn't put any weight on it. This is what I read.
And they're saying
none of us were there. So
they're saying the trainers weren't even looking good. Like when they were helping him.
Yeah, you tell when you're watching a game, the reaction of the player tells it all, right? It's the reaction. They know. Typically, they know the severity, not the 100% the severity of the injury, but they can tell how serious it is, right? And because they're athletes, they know their body. These guys know their bodies better than I know my wife's body. And I know her body very well, but they know the body. They know the feel. They hear the pop or whatever the case is. It's not good, man. That's why I have the poll question up. What do we have for a leader in the poll here? We have 15 votes. Where should we take Mike Washington? 6th round is the leading vote getter. I did put 3rd in there because people are wild, dude. People are wild. What's up, Connor? Apparently Big Ray is up in all 3. He just texted me. He asked me, is this league Superflex? I'm like, we're drafting 3 slow drafts. And yes, one of them is Superflex. I'm like, it's called Superflex. It's called Superflex. So, yes, the one that Josh Allen went on is a Superflex.
Oh, Debo.
Do you want to pull the trigger, man? Or do you want to say fuck Tyson?
Fuck.
Just take the handcuffs backs.
I think we take the handcuffs.
Okay. Let's put Tyson down here.
If K9 or Scat goes down.
Yeah. Yep. Because then we're always essentially going to have a running back in our flex. And some people are like, it's people.
You're a fan of getting like Brian Robinson if you have a Bijan drafting or
yeah, I like to take other people's handcuffs, but if it's a for sure thing, if I have Saquon, I want Tank. I don't want the obscure situation. Like if I have Christian McCaffrey, there's 3 options to choose from. I don't want to waste a pick on that. I'm just going to take other handcuffs.
What do you think about Tank's here?
I love Tank. Tank's lower than Algier in the ranks, so I think we can get Tank with this next pick. And then I think there's a chance we get Ray Davis in the 14th round. And also the other big thing of doing this, even if our running backs stay healthy, and let's just say Saquon goes down, we can just trade one of our running backs or trade Tank Bigsby. You know what I mean? It's all about building equity, and this is the good. There goes Patriots defense. Cruz says, I heard. What's up, Cruz? Heard they stopped practice and took a knee. Did they cancel practice or just stop it? Yeah, we heard they stopped practice. That is never a good sign, man. I've seen it many times before where, usually they go down, they punch the dirt. Like they know, right? They know. If it's not that serious, they usually try to play through it, even in practice, or they just walk off the field. With the new sports science, he'll be back week 2. Well, tell that to Jordan Tyson. He's not back week 2. He's out for 2 months. Oh, these upside plays, man. I love it. Algier, Bigsby. Unfortunately, Junk, we're not going to be able to do draft grades after this because we can look at the teams, actually. I have to set up my other draft, but it's only 8:34, and there's only 3 more rounds. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yep.
All right, cool. Well,
Storey around for waivers.
We do have to take a defense and kicker. So what I'm going to do, since I love some of the players available here, I'm queuing up Cam Little.
Chargers defense.
I'm queuing up Cam Little. He is my kicker 3 this year. This is my kicker rankings. Kicker 3 this year. Whatever that's worth. I don't know. Kicker rankings, but what's up, Sploosh?
What do they
How we doing, buddy? Hope everything's good. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday fun day. We got the beers going. We have multiple drafts. You know what's funny? Well, it's not funny. I got auto-drafted the first half of my draft today. I knew it. I told you. I sent you the schedule. I had a draft at 7. Yours is at 8. I have one at 9 and 10. Went to that show, helped my buddy with the sound for his band, and got home, and we left a little early, and I just, like, zoned out. I thought it was 8. I was thinking 8 the whole time. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm drafting. So, like, dude, I got a nice start. I got a Lave at the 307. So it was JSN. I can look at it. But I got auto-drafted fucking 2 quarterbacks, a defense in the 9th. And I saved it with all the handcuff running backs. I think it's a decent team. Would have been amazing. And you know what? Everyone makes mistakes. When you have 40 drafts, sometimes I just have a lot on my plate right now. My brain is not operating at great efficiency. And whatever. You know what? That's on me. But I'm going to make that team work. The three. And what happened is I got Loveland at the 4-7, which is pretty good, and a 12-teamer. And then I got auto-drafted Tyler Warren. So I'm flexing Warren, which actually isn't terrible value, but it's just like nothing. I would never do those things. But it's actually a fine team.
Jacoby Lane.
Yep. Let's hope we get Cam Little, man. I'm telling you, Cam Little is on a mission this year. So Cam Little, Ray Davis, and then we'll get a defense. I don't want to miss out on Ray Davis.
Yeah, Browns, Broncos, Patriots. So they're going to be kicking a lot.
None guys available. Holy shit. Woody Marks.
Oh, give me Woody, right? Give me Woody.
Yeah, that's why I think we take the kicker. And then I'm going to go to defense. If there's a defense we love, I mean, the Seahawks, their matchup's not great. Seahawks week 1 have the Niners, who are pretty beat up right now. We wait. I think Chargers defense is solid. Lions and Chargers have really good schedules early in the season. All right, if you're just tuning in, this is a ESPN home league with a super fan Junkbuster, who we're 2 for 2 on dominating these drafts. If we had just gotten Joe Burrow in this team, we have Herbert, Bijan, Walker, AJ Brown, Christian Watson, Loveland, Scatabo. Our bench is a Dunze, Harrison, Corum, Pierce, Algier, and Bigsby. I love Herbert though. I have Herbert obviously ranked below
who do we
Joe
pick
Burrow, but we picked. Let me see. Who do we pass on for? Well, it wasn't our fault, man. Like literally, the dude has Josh Allen, and he takes Joe Burrow without his team being filled out.
Watson. Okay.
We took Watson. I mean, I thought he was going to take Watson. Like there was a chance he took Watson. So I don't regret the decision. I don't regret it. I don't now. Like in retrospect,
so odd.
We sometimes have to factor in dumb people are going to be dumb, and like literally taking Joe. It's a 1 quarterback league. Taking Joe Burrow. If you had, let's say he had Lamar Jackson, for instance, still be dumb. Would make more sense. But dude, Josh Allen hasn't missed a game. He's missed like a game in his career. It was his rookie year. Like it's Josh Allen. You took him so early. Why are you taking Joe Burrow, bro? Awful. Cam Little's on the board, baby. So we're gonna get Cam Little. We have to take kicker and defense, unfortunately, in ESPN, which I don't like. It's fine. I'll take Cam Little. Ray Davis. You want Woody Marks over Ray Davis, right? I'm on board with that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down with that. So we're going to take Cam Little now so he doesn't get sniped. This guy already has Myers, so actually, let's take Woody Marks now. And then, I mean, who knows? Maybe he takes a second kicker. I don't fucking know. I mean, I sure hope he doesn't do that.
It's his
wild.
Man. It's his.
That'd be wild.
We're just living in it.
Sploosh, I get why it's crazy, dude, but like we've seen. Do you guys remember CEH going 6th overall? CEH went 6th overall as a rookie. And the 6th round is actually like it's the Tootin range, right? Tootin has questions as well. Now, Tootin's not a rookie, but in my mind, he's not a veteran, you know. So I like Mike Washington's situation better than Tootin's. Tootin has Chris Rodriguez and LaQuinn Allen. Now I like the Jaguars offense better. That's the range. So I'll ask you guys in the chat. If this is a season ender for Genty, do you want Bayshell Tootin in full PPR or Mike Washington?
Like, do you want Brooks over him either? You know?
Oh, I want him over Brooks, dude. If it's a season ending, for sure.
I almost put him at the same tier. Like,
the Taekwon thing, yes. The Taekwon thing, he got carted off. He rode in the front seat of the cart, though, and that was a hamstring injury. Totally fine. But this was he could not walk off the field from accounts, right? Like, he couldn't walk. Couldn't put any pressure on it. So I want Mike Washington over Jonathan Brooks. Like, at least we know Mike Washington's healthy. You know what I mean? And, like, he's a freak athlete. He's raw, but Dylan Lobby is behind him. I know he's a pass-catching guy out of, like, New Hampshire. He was a second-year player or a rookie last year. It's pass-catching scat backs, and I forget who the third guy is. Can someone look up who the depth chart of the Raiders? It's gross behind him. It's super gross.
It's like two second-year guys.
Yeah, Dylan Lobby's one of them. It's Laube. Lobby. I think it's Lobby. So we need to take a defense here. It's going to be the Chargers. Daria Gumbawale, who's a journeyman pass catcher. That's what I'm saying. They're scat backs, man. And Chris Rodriguez is not going away. Like, dude, Liam Cohen loves Chris Rodriguez. That is a major issue. Ravens, Lions. Doesn't really matter at this point, but just going to put some defenses in the queue, and we will see what happens. All right, so a little bit of time for team reviews. What's up?
Yeah, I'm about to say, where are some teams you're looking at right
now? I am actually real quick going to set up my next draft to make sure that is all good to go, so I can hop in that motherfucker right away. $9 p.m. Okay. What pick do I have here? The next one.
This is like a 12-teamer?
Yeah, just same as I do all the other ones. 12-team full PBR, 3 receivers and a flex. 9th pick in this one. You know what? I was actually debating possibly going Genty in this draft before the injury happened. Because I don't have any Genty yet in the 5 leagues I've done. So yeah, I think I've done 5 of my own. This is the second with you. I did one with Zach. So this is my 9th draft. 0 Genty. I think you said you have Mike Washington now in the other one. I think I have 3 shares of Mike Washington, which I'm not saying it's a get league winner. The point is I was getting Mike Washington around fucking 15, you know?
Yeah.
It's bound to happen, Cruz. If you watch how I draft the last couple, nights, I just draft a lot of handcuff running backs. That's my bench. And it sometimes sucks because when I get to bye weeks and I have injuries, I have to like start Tyler Algier and shit. But it's the upside of like when shit goes awry. I want to be ahead of the game. And this could be the year where you have 4 or 5 we've already had 4 or 5 massive injuries. We're not even to the season yet. Like if this trend continues, like this is happening in preseason and practice, bro. And I get a lot of the guys aren't quite in football shape, but like just imagine like the chaos, man. And you want to embrace the chaos. And the way to do that is to take backups instead of taking Jacoby Myers. That's the guy I always say, don't take Jacoby Myers. Never do it. Never going to do it. We're on the clock on 1 pick. We're going to take, can you look at the schedules, the Ravens schedule? Who do the Ravens have week 1?
They have Colts.
Is it Colts? Oh.
Yep, Colts.
Oh, we're taking the Ravens,
Colts,
baby.
Saints. Colts Saints.
All right. Look at the Lions schedule real quick. Can you look? You have 15 seconds. I think the Lions have a tasty schedule.
Says Bills.
I'm gonna take the Lions. Here. Is it Bills week 1?
Saints, Bills.
We'll take the Ravens.
I'll play Ravens, right?
I like that Colts matchup for them. Daniel Jones coming off an Achilles. No receivers to really speak of if Pierce is out. So, all right, there's the team. And let me see if I can. Here, this one right here.
Was this our lottery pick?
The draft get over. What's up?
This is our lottery pick?
Yep. We're done. I have about 12 minutes to do some team reviews. And let me switch the tab here, and we will get to some teams. No, we won't. There we go. So let's go team by team here real quick. Guys, help out in the chat. Give us a grade. We'll go A through F letter grades. Try to fire through these a little quicker than normal. We have Chase Brown Neighbors, Drake May, Saquon, Love, JSN, Devonta Smith, Tucker Kraft, and Devontae Adams. It's pretty nice all-around team, man. Some injury guys here with Kraft and Love, but in a shadow league, I don't care about that. Seahawks defense, whatever. Montgomery and Brooks on his bench. Jalen Warren, Godwin, Debo, Bo Nix is a backup quarterback. This is solid, man.
C plus.
Drake May, Saquon, JSN,
I
Devonta
do
Smith.
not like the Love.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm gonna go B minus. I actually like this squad. The fact that he has elite onesies, and Love is a risk, I guess. But in this, he has got Montgomery to back him up, dude. So I'm gonna actually go solid B. I like this team. Montgomery is his RB2 to start the year, and then you just pop in Jeremiah Love. You got flexibility there. Don't love Devontae Adams, but dude, all he does is catch touchdowns. Mouth, yo, Rob, don't know if you saw, but your seafood boil is ready in the shack. We didn't accept the trade. I'm going to accept that trade here, Mouth, in just a few minutes. I got you. Shout out to Mouth. Guys, Downtown Sports, check them out on YouTube. Links in the description for the Spotify. Ian Eagle's coming on the show. I'm coming on the show September 1st with Ian Eagle and Mouth and Beast. So check that out. Give them a sub if you could. So I like this team. Mexico, take your bread. We have Mexico, take your bread. This is the team that is just wild. Josh Allen, Gibbs, Bucky, Neighbors at Buka, Travis Kelce, Brian Thomas at the flex. I don't like him in the lineup. Then Joe Burrow on the bench. This bench is trash, dude. Pittman, Likely, Pollard.
Oh gosh,
this is like a D minus, bro. I don't know. I mean, Bucky Irving, he's got $2. Travis Kelce. So like the tight end's bad for this league. Injured wide receivers, D, solid D. What do you think?
I think it's an F. F plus. How about that?
Okay, I'll go D minus. You go F plus. That's fair.
Just for screwing us on the Burrow pick. Yep.
Yes, there you go. F plus. Team 4A. Hurts.
Hampton,
this
team is
Henry.
nasty, man. This team is
Chase, McMillan, Pitts, and Zay Flowers, man. So awesome all around. The one weakness is Kyle Pitts, I suppose. Price, Golden. So these are the guys you want on your bench. Gainwell, Worthy. I'm gonna go solid. I'm gonna go B plus in this team. This is a really good team. I might go A. Really good team.
I think that's an A. Like this is.
I can go A minus. Yeah, I'll give you A. I mean, this start with Chase and Tet and Zay Flowers. Okay, yeah, I might go solid A. This is probably better than our team.
Like really. Wow. I mean that wide receiver.
This is
disgusting.
Probably the best team, and we'll see how our team looks when we read it. Keep pounding. Jackson Dart, McCaffrey, Genty, Rice, McLaurin. I mean, if Genty was healthy, this team's okay. Breece Hall. So Breece Hall slots in here most likely. T. Higgins is his flex. A lot of balance on this team.
You could have put
the scoring. I like
Hampton, and this team would be so solid.
Right. T. Higgins, Michael Wilson, Dak. Dak's a nice pick there with Jackson Dart. I'm going to go C. Honestly, this is impressive to get a C if we're going to almost assume Genty's missing some time. So this is pretty good.
C plus because there is some high upside here.
I mean, if Genty is fine, then this team's very, very good. This is upwards to a B plus. Even the tight end's fine. Here's Houston Walk Stars. Daniels, Kyron, Josh Jacobs, Justin Jefferson, Drake London, Goddard, Luther Burden. Pretty solid. All these 10-man like teams are going to be pretty good. Texans defense, Butker, Laporta to back up. So Laporta's a starting tight end. I don't know why he got Laporta after Goddard. That's wild. Jacoby Myers, Patrick Mahomes with Jaden Daniels. That's, I guess, all right. Wandale. He's got a lot of floor on his bench. This bench is dog shit. I don't see a lot on this bench at all. Kyron and Jacobs, dude, this running back room is real rough. Hold on. Kyron and Josh Jacobs. Who's his running back 3? Isaiah Pacheco? All right, F.
Yeah, this
running backs are terrible.
Yeah, 3 tight ends is.
And he has 3 running backs, and like Josh Jacobs gets suspended. This team is so cooked, bro.
It's the Jefferson, London back-to-back picks. That's gross, man. That's the thing.
It's rough. Did he start his draft like that? Did he take London at pick 11?
No,
yeah. All right.
Off. Yeah. That's F. Bro.
Okay. Flex City. We got Lawrence, Chase Brown, Tootin, Puka, Garrett Wilson, Trey McBride, Ladd McConkey. So the receivers are really nice. This whole stretch, these four guys. Chase Brown and Tootin are fine. Trevor Lawrence. This Trey McBride team as well. We have Mike Washington on this team, so that's really solid for his running back room with Tootin. Fairbairn, Colonel Tate's his bench receiver, Addison, Rashad White. Why do you take all these receivers, man? Addison, Down, Stribling. He has awesome receivers. I'm gonna go like C- to D+ in this team. Again, I don't love it. I love this team up here. Really? This team is amazing.
I thought that's pretty solid team. See?
Okay, the bench is okay. I gotta go higher than that. You're right. The bench is gross though. You have Lawrence is fine. Trey McBride. Okay, so Trey McBride is elite as fuck.
I don't understand the Addison pick. I don't.
This bottom part is just pretty grody. I guess Stribling's fine. Want to go like C+? What do you got?
Yeah, I give it a C+. Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say
it could have been a lot better.
I would give it the plus because of the upside.
All right, dude. Where's my McCarthy? This is our squad that we just drafted. Let me move. We'll just do this. I can probably get most of it here. So we have Herbert, Bijan, Kenneth Walker, A.J. Brown, Christian Watson, Colson Loveland, Cam Scatabo. Guys, give us a grade. We don't want to grade our own team. Give us a grade in the chat. Herbert, Bijan, Kenneth Walker, A.J. Brown, Christian Watson, Colson Loveland, Cam Scatabo. We have Adunze, Marvin Harrison, Blake Corum, Alec Pierce, Tyler Algier, Tank Bigsby, and Woody Marks. That bench is fucking hilarious, dude. Corum, Algier, Bigsby, and Marks. League winners right there. Adunze and Marvin Harrison, pretty solid bench receivers. I think our weakness is Christian Watson, but we both love Christian Watson, so I'm not worried about Watson being in our line. That's our 1 week link. I have him ranked wide receiver 22, so I'm very confident there. This Genty-ish proves that Counselor is in the mob. Yeah, good call. He's fading him this year after he took him second overall last year. Fantasy Dogs has A+. I don't know if it's A+, but it's the Watson pick, right? I think if we got Joe Burrow instead of getting sniped on him, it would have made our team a half letter grade up. As much as I love Herbert, like Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow. He's 50 touchdown potential.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's pretty. I think a B to B+, maybe an A-. I mean, our other team was better for sure, but this is still a really good squad. Like I like our bench. We take Cam Scatabo. Like,
I'm pretty high on Scat. I don't know.
Oh, same. And then we drafted accordingly, right? We drafted accordingly with, he's our third running back. And if he gets hurt, we just have Roma Dunes and Marv. We have, Corum, Algier, Bigsby, Woody Marks. Yeah, it's solid. And Cam Little, we have the kicker 3 on the year. So that's pretty badass. Certified Purdy Files. That's a nice name. Purdy, JT, James Cook, Nico, DJ Moore, Mark Andrews, ETN. Really good running backs. DJ Moore, it's similar to what we have with Christian Watson, but Mark Andrews is the problem. Like, his team is very similar to ours. I like our quarterback better. And then we have Colson Loveland. He has Mark Andrews, right? Everything else is pretty similar. Yeah, I think JT and Cook are pretty equal to Bijan and Walker. Similar receiver here. It's just we have a better tight end. And let's see what he did on the bench here. Swift, super nice with Swift. Metcalf, Evans. Ooh, okay. I like this team a lot. This is a B to B+. The tight end's an issue, but
I like that Diggs pick.
It's just he's got depth. The bench is great. He's going to be pretty good. What do you got for a grade?
Man, I know this guy, so if I say that's, I think it's a B. I think it's pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good. I agree. Dog shit militia. Let me get your camera out of there. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get it like this. All right, we got Caleb A-Chain, Javonte Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Tyler Warren, and Jalen Waddle. Hell yeah, bro. This is a great team. We have J-Mo, Stevenson, Quentin Johnson, Mason, Tank Dell, and Concepcion. I mean, Tank Dell, why is he on this team? This is a great team. I'm going to go B+ on this squad. Everything about this team is solid as fuck. I mean, the flex is Waddle, Olave, CD, both these fucking workhorse running backs. Caleb, Warren, you get good onesies, good running backs, solid receivers. The bench picks make a lot of sense. J-Mo, Stevenson, really good team here. Do you know this guy? Because this is a very good squad.
Yeah. Olave on the third is really nice for him.
Yeah, we definitely were top 3. I mean, there's an argument we had the best team, but we were top 3 for sure. I mean, these are home leagues, and we're tag teaming this shit. All right, Junk, I got to hop in the next draft. Appreciate you again. You let me know any trades that you want to make, any start set stuff. I am at your disposal, my dude, and I appreciate you as always. You're the man. 2 good teams, man. Let's take. I think we're gonna take home one of them for sure. I think the first one, but I would be disappointed if we didn't win one of these 2 leagues this year.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby, baby. Ricky fucking Bobby.
All right, I'll get out here. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch. Yep.
We'll talk to you soon. All right, we are on to draft 2 of the night. This is a Fantrax $250 draft. Let's get what's the camera I like on this one? This is the best one. There we go. All right. This is 250. We have the 9th pick here. Lost Lagoon, I've played against him. D Money, I know him. Not know him personally. Hammond, I've done a lot of leagues with Hammond. So is my wife. So, all right, 9th pick. Interesting. I haven't had anything really on the right side yet, on the streams at least. The 7th pick, his name is Genty for MVP. That's not aging well. Yeah, I think you texted me the date. I think I can make that work, Mouth. I think I can. I would love to. So, catch my breath here. We have 3 minutes. I'm going to put some tunes on. I have 3 minutes until the draft starts. Finally catching my breath a little bit. There we go. All right. Sorry if I missed any comments. Sploo says Walkstars got lost in the sauce. Yeah, bro. That was a rough team, that one. Go pick up your seafood boy. Oh, all right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's accept the trade here. And in the Dynasty League. Accepted. All right, boys, it's game time. And again, we have another one right after this, 10 p.m. Central. So we're doing a triple header today. It was supposed to be a quadruple header, but I forgot about the draft of 7. I got auto drafted the first fucking 10 picks. It wasn't a terrible team. I can read you the squad. I mean, the build is awful. I got an early defense, early kicker, of course. Trevor Lawrence and Mahomes, which, whatever. It's not the best team. I'll read you the team. So the team is Lawrence, Jonathan Brooks, and Bashal Tutin are my running backs, so that's not great. A.J. Brown, Chris Olave, and JSN, though, in a PPR. Colson Loveland and Tyler Warren, so that was auto-picked. I got auto-picked to like the round 12 or so. So I'm flexing Tyler Warren. I hate doing that. I got Mahomes as the backup quarterback, and then I started in the 12th round. Bigsby, Ray Davis, Woody Marks, P. Ryan, Brian Robinson, Dubs, and Flournoy. So the bench is good. I needed to smash those running backs, as my running backs are my weakest spot. I got to start Jonathan Brooks week 1, apparently. But Bigsby, Davis, Marks, P. Ryan, Brian Robinson. It sucks. I'm pissed. It was a $100 league. Shit happens, man. I got a lot. I'm cut myself way too thin with all these leagues. I went to help my buddy do his sound for his band today. Last night we were on for 6 hours. All good. You live and learn, and that was on me. I knew the draft was at 7. I set the stream for 650. Like I was all prepared, and just next thing I know, I was like, I thought the draft was at 8. And then Junk texted me. He's like, our draft's at 8, and just got confused. But this is a $250 draft. We're gonna crush this one and make up for it. I will still make the playoffs in this league, and I'm gonna work the way with the wire, man. And that's why I drafted all those backup running backs, as I always do. And one of them will hit, either Bigsby, Davis, Marks, Brian Robinson, whatever. Oh, I also do have the Texans defense and Fairbairn. I'm one of those teams that does that in the 9th and 10th round. We'll see if it works out. Texans defense is really good. No more seafood for Mouth. No more trade. I bet you make over under, guys. I know some of you aren't in our Dynasty League. Over under 0.5 trades for Mouth before the start of the season. 16 days, I believe. I guarantee you do one. I'm guessing he took Aubrey, right? I did not see. I did watch the stream. I watched the video. I just like browsed through it to see what picks people were making. It took me 5 minutes. I agree, Jonathan. He took Buddy Rome take a kicker in the 9th. Yeah, bro, that's wild. Yeah, I got over as well. He's definitely going to try to flip that shit. I'm going to switch the camera to the right. The right's better. It doesn't block the view of the comments as much. There we go. That's better. There we go. And we are off. If Jamar Chase goes 4 in this draft, again, yesterday I had the 4th pick, and of course I get stuck with Puka, which I don't hate, but the other 2 drafts before that, I saw Jamar Chase fall to 4, and it's just like, why can't I get Jamar Chase at 4? Hey, all right, it went normal. JSN goes at pick 4 over Puka. Safe pick, safer than Puka, but maybe I'm too low on JSN this year. I would take him at like 6. 5 and 6. 5 is the worst pick because you either have to take JSN or CMC. At 6, you usually get your choice of the 2, and you get a better second-round pick. So 5 is kind of the hell on earth pick this year, in my opinion. Unless you just dive in and take McCaffrey, which is totally fair. Mouth, you can't take Chase at 2, though, man. If you take Chase at 2, you got to go 0. You're forcing yourself into 0 running back, or you have to take like Breece Hall at the second round. Like that's why I would take Chase at 2 as well, if the board didn't play out the way it played out. So you don't want to. Like, if you do that, you're forcing yourself into taking Olave and Neighbors or something. Now you have no running backs going again, and you're done with 3 rounds. That's just a bad game. If the board can totally fuck you, you're giving the rest of the league leverage over you. If you take Bijan, which is fine, I mean, if you want Breece, it works out like this. Would you rather have Bijan and Olave or Breece Hall and Jamar Chase? The answer is clearly Bijan and Olave, right? That's how you got to think about it, Mal. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have Breece Hall and Jamar Chase or Bijan and Olave? Everyone answer in the chat. It should definitely be Bijan and Olave. They're both going to have Bijan's going to have like 80 receptions, and I think Olave's going to have 100. That's how you have to look at it. You know what I mean? Dude, last year Tua wasn't even there, and Bijan crushed. So Bijan's quarterback proof. If he doesn't have those receptions with Michael Penix, their offense has more explosiveness. So no, dude, how many receptions? What are we talking about? How many receptions did Bijan have last year? We just got St. Brown at 9. I was distracted. Hell yeah, St. Brown at 9. That was the pick I would make. So we're very happy about that. Very happy about that. Let's set this up here so we didn't get stuck with Genty. We're going to go with... Yeah, that's the order. 5. Hell yeah. Take any of these dudes. Can someone look up how many receptions Bijan had last year? Belt's too tight. I think Bijan had in the high 70s, right? All right, we're going to get Brock Bowers, worst case scenario. We'd like to not go 0 running back here, but St. Brown and Bowers sounds delicious. Hey-oh, there goes A.J. Brown. We dig it. I'll look it up. Bijan Robinson receptions. 79. Is that exactly? That's what I said. I said 79. Million things going on. Guess what? I don't. Yeah. Thank you. So it's saying Bijan had essentially 80 receptions with a bad Michael Penix last year. So if the worry is Tua, so essentially what you're saying, Mouth, is you'd rather have Breece Hall and Jamar Chase than Bijan and Olave. I am not on board with that one, brother. Like, give me the Bijan has never been hurt. Like, he's so safe. Like, Breece Hall is, you're projecting Breece Hall. There's a big projection. Like, he's not even that good. He's good. But, like, Bijan's the best running back in football. Chris Olave got paid, and Jordan Tyson's out. Like, dude, we all like the Saints offense, right? Where they're going to run a fuckload of plays. We like Tyler Shock. What do you guys think in the chat? Would you rather start off Jamar Chase and Breece Hall or Bijan and Olave? There goes Genty. It's not really that close for me. It is 90%. I want Bijan and Olave. Like, it's just so much more of a smash to take those two players. And yes, if the Jets offense is good and Breece Hall gets all the workload and he doesn't get his goal line stuff, like, you just hear what I said? There's three different things that have to work, and we don't know the answer to those things. I know Bijan's the best running back in football. I know he's a pass catcher. I know he scores touchdowns. I know he doesn't get hurt. Breece Hall, it gets hurt all the time. Last year he somehow played every game, but Breece Hall has had a pretty bad run of injuries. But if you take away the second round thing I'm talking about, yeah, Chase and Bijan's a very fair argument. Very fair argument. Now, in a 10-man league, now we're talking. Now I would possibly take Chase because then I can get Derrick Henry. Like, for sure, lock up Derrick Henry or Hampton or, you know. And now it gets even thinner, guys. Now it gets even thinner because at pick 4, right, there was a chance you can get Derrick Henry. Now we're missing one running back, essentially, because Mike Washington isn't slotting in there. So now it gets even grosser at the 2-3 turn without, we're just taking one of those running backs and he's just evaporating, right? Now, in this case, Genty went here, and I see what this guy's doing. This is a $250 league, man. If Genty's out for the year, he has McCaffrey and Genty. Like, this team, it could be already cooked. Like, this is risky, but if, like, in best ball, I would do that right now because it's best ball, and it's like a $5 entry. And everyone else in the tournament's taking Genty at pick 9, 10, 11. And that matters. This is a single league. Like, I would never have taken on the risk that guy just took on in this league. Like, he can draft accordingly. I understand that. Just like all the guys in the slow drafts and people that have Genty before the injury. But this guy just took Genty with the uncertainty and with the likelihood that he's going to be out for a significant amount of time or the season. I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? What do you think the percentage chance that we see Genty week 1? I have a number in my head. Give me a percentage. 30%, 80%, 50%. What do we think? The chances we see Genty start week 1. Yeah. I want to hear the answer. Let's not talk about the season-ending injury. I'm just saying the chances we see in week 1. It could be 10%. Hey, I got it. Say hi to everybody. You're not going to say hi? They can see you, I think.
Hi, guys.
It's a really hard necklace to take off. There you go. Here, don't lose it. You got it?
Are you going to win?
All right, say hi.
We're going to do good.
You're going to see her soon.
I'll be here.
She'll be here. You're always here, but you're going to be
Mark.
Here. Yeah, with Mark.
With Mark.
We got 0% from Mark. 50 could be a cramp. 10% from Big Sploosh. 0% from McAuliffe. I have like 15%. I think 15% sounds pretty fair. 10% for Jay. Mal says, "What's up, Erica?" John. His name's Mouth.
John us.
2 picks. That's right.
Am I right?
Yeah. I have so much fucking Zay Flowers already, man. Can someone just take Zay Flowers? There's neighbors off the board. This guy's taking receiver for sure. So, I'm taking Zay Flowers here, bro. I don't care. I have a million Zay Flowers shares. I'm just going to keep on taking them. I'm still going to keep on taking them. We're going to do that. And now, we're going to get a running back in the 4th. We hope. ETN, Scatabo. There goes Josh Allen. Yeah, Love just went at the 308, which is actually... Babe, can you bring me my notebook? Yes, ma'am. Mouth needs your advice, too. Hey, I need the wife's advice. My bestie and my girl are at war. My girl thinks my bestie likes me. She don't. She's asking bestie a shit ton of personal probing questions. Bestie is the one that convinced me to go with partners in the first place. What does he do?
Okay, what is it? Say it again.
Just read it. It's right there.
Or my girl thinks my bestie likes me. She don't. She's asking bestie a shit ton of probing questions. Go back. Go down or up. Convinced me to go with partner in first place.
All right. I get Scatabo. Where is Scat gone? 42, 45, 39. All right.
So the girlfriend's asking the other girl probing questions. Dang. I mean, are they friends? Like,
Yeah, they're
all
besties.
friends?
Are they all friends? Are you guys all friends? Mark says punt. We need to make sure we get 2 receivers here in the next round. That is for damn sure. Let's see. I'm just going to queue up a bunch of guys here. They became, once she got with me, bestie as a girl in the Maxim competition. Oh, Rob. That ends in November. Ends in November. It's still going on. That's the longest competition in the history of the world. So I think you need to. My advice would be all sit down together. Get together. You know,
How
just
long
get
have they been
together. Like 17 years.
What?
Yeah. Pinches nips. I said pinchman.
Okay.
Don't do that. Hey, you can't see because it's
He
locked.
likes it.
I am trading H.N. and Pickens for JSN and Tataroa and depth. I already have JT and K9. That's fair. We talked about this last night, didn't we? That's fair.
Wait, you said that's the girl in the Maxim
Yes.
competition.
Yes. Took Love at the 2-3 turn. Yikes. Yeah, Jay, you should see this in best ball, man. Love has been falling. Like in these, he goes way later. I saw him go to the 4th round. I don't have any Love shares yet. I probably would have taken him at the 309. In reality, I would have taken him, and then I could have taken T. Higgins and McConkey.
Can I just say what I think?
Yeah, what do you think? That's he asked you.
I think if she's wondering about it,
Let's speak louder.
are you guys like talking like a lot? And maybe she just feels like a little insecure or jealous.
Yeah, there
That's
you
like
go.
the only
Well,
thing
yeah,
I
he
think.
is. He's taking pictures and shit for it.
Right, so that's probably what it is.
All in the same room, right? Just talk it out.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Can
She
you get me
just-
one more beer?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. We need wide receivers to fall back. Ibuka is still on the board. That kid is back on the escalator again.
Make her feel special.
Make her feel special.
Yes. There.
Yes.
Here's your beer.
With some lube.
I brought a little bottle of spermicidal lube, too.
And one little bottle of spermicidal lube?
Yeah, one little bottle of spermicidal lube.
Evan, that's psycho shit, man.
It's not.
It's like Charles Manson shit. What do you think Becca's gonna be psyched that you brought a bottle of lube? Oh, Evan, thank you for bringing that lube for my pussy. I never would have been able to handle your fucking 4-inch dick inside my pussy without that gigantic bottle of lube.
Oh, good. There goes Ibuka at the 4-5 turn. That's really good value. People are scared to death of Ibuka. I'm surprised the Canadian Cowboys didn't take him because he took Genty at the 208. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Dude, ESPN's ADPs are so wild. Quarterback 15. So that's your starting quarterback. That's amazing, bro. I have Herbert. Derek is my quarterback 6, which is pretty high. You heard Adam has him as quarterback 4. That's a little aggressive, but didn't you also take him in the Superflex, Derek? I can't say I dug that pick personally, but we all have different strategies. All right. Can the wide receivers fall? This guy's got to go running back. This guy should go running back since he has McCaffrey and Genty. This dude took a double up tight end strategy, which is wild. We might take Joe Burrow here and never see him fall this far. I don't want to do it, but I'd like a share of Joe Burrow. We still have 4-5 receivers we like here. There goes Burden. Okay. Are you trying to get a little swinging situation going on, Jonathan? You guys ever in Vegas need a place to crash? Let me know. You're in North Vegas, right? Ooh, okay. Now I see. I didn't see your other picks. Now we're going. It's crazy. You can still get Saquon and Derrick Henry, right? I love the super flex format we have. The 2 tight ends. That's why I took Bowers. Like you start 20 tight ends are started every week, so it's nice to have an advantage in at least one of your tight end spots. And then, all right, this guy needs to take a running back here. He takes J-Mo. Go F yourself, bro. I don't want to get shut out here at wide receiver. Now I'm regretting this. Yeah, that's what they all say, Jonathan. How north? How far is it from the strip? Like a 15, 20-minute drive? This dude should definitely take Tootin right here, right? Like, Tootin's the best running back on the board. Hendy, Bucky, Tootin. He needs a running back. He has 3. He has Neighbors as well, which is 25 minutes. Not bad. Yes, he takes Hendy. Let's go. We want Christian Watson. I'll take DJ Moore as well. To the fucking moon. This team to the fucking moon. This is how you do it, boys. Now, one of these guys is taking Joe Burrow. We could take a Drake May selection here. It's worst case scenario if everyone's gone. Tootin is on the board, so I'm going to put Tootin all the way. I'll put Tootin here. Is there any other receiver I want? Absolutely not. No tight ends. We're good there. There goes Tootin. There goes Bucky. This could be a situation for elite quarterback. So in the first 3 drafts we've done here on this platform, Joe Burrow's gone 51, 51, 61. This is a 61st pick right now. I'm going to have pick 64. That's value to me. It's only 4 for a passing touchdown, but it is 20 yards per point instead of 25 yards per point. That's pretty standard. So guys that have great value in passing, we're going to get Joe Burrow, dude. Let's take a shot on Joey B here. There's nobody else I really want to take. Not Carnell Tate, not a Tate guy. All the running backs are gone. So let's get a share of Joe Burrow. Baker definitely over Willis, especially if it's a 6 for a passing touchdown league. But come on, Baker is 1 year removed from 40 touchdowns. You waited at quarterback in a 14-teamer and you got Herbert and Baker. Yeah, that's what we want to do. How money is made, dude. How the money is made, dude. I wonder where Mike Washington should go. Well, there's really not a lot. What's up, Masashi? There's really not a lot of free agents available. We just saw Najee Harris sign. Nick Chubb just retired. James Conner's a trade candidate, but he's hurt. He's probably starting the year on IR. There's not a lot of good running backs available, dude. Anyone they would bring in there has to get up to speed. Like, Washington looked good. It depends what you mean over. Like, I want to see where he goes here. I would probably consider taking him in the 8th round. Is that too high? Like, the perceived chance that there is no Genty this year, when we get that news confirmed, I think that's why I have the poll question what it is. I think 6th round is fair in this range. Jonathan Brooks or Washington. You know, like, Chuba's there, and Chuba might still be the starter. So, Sean Tucker. Okay, Sean Tucker, that's a good one. But I think they like Sean Tucker. They signed Sean Tucker. They have aspirations. Why would they give him away? Kareem Hunt's awful. Kareem Hunt's terrible. Yeah, he would be a depth piece, but like Kareem Hunt is not. No, Mostert is familiar with the team, Cruz. Good call. But Mostert gets hurt like when he steps into the locker room. So Willis, Bryce, Cam Ward. Dude, probably Willis, dude. Probably Willis at this point. Give me Willis. Give me the upside of Willis. Because you already have Herbert. Antonio Gibson's coming off an ACL from last year, though. Eddie Lacy, fat Eddie Lacy. Fucking Eddie Lacy. You remember when Eddie Lacy was like a top 5 pick back-to-back years? What a fat mess he was.
It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair. We lost as a team.
Benson's hurt right now, and he's been hurt 2 years in a row, right? So no, not Benson, or not Harry Benson. That would be fine, but you know, they drafted Mike Washington for a reason. Probably because he fell too far in the draft, right? A lot of 3 and 4 RBs will be cut next week. They'll probably be picked up from there. Yeah. They're going to bring someone in. The point is, if they're getting cut from another team, like, they're probably not better than Mike Washington. And Mike Washington fell in the draft because it was a bad running back class. But he's a talent, man. Maybe I'm being biased because I have Mike Washington everywhere, and I'm not over here doing dances and shit because Genty's hurt. I also have Genty in like 9% of my best balls, which 9% is somewhat high. I have Washington like 14%, but I have quite a bit of Washington in my early redrafts. Ooh, let me check my ranks here, Mark. If you notice, I take him a lot. Yeah, Olave above all those guys now, for sure. 4th pick, Rob. Who's your ideal pick? Doug Martin. Oh shit. Doug Martin's dead. Oh, my God. McAuliffe, you got me.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. That is a great idea.
Those are the only kind I have.
I can hear my hair growing. You want some soup?
Check it. I'm finding my ranks right here. We have, we have Adrian Peterson, huh? Yeah, AP.
Jeez, Peter, you're more excited than Adrian Peterson at an arboretum.
Daddy, what kind of tree is that?
Man, I want to beat you with so many things around here.
That deserves some subs right there. If you turn and you saw that on call here, you're like, this guy must have a producer. No, it's just me. It's just me. There goes Jalen Hurts. Flowers, here's how I rank it. Flowers, Smitty, and Rice. So I have it, I'm all back to back to back, but I have Flowers in a tier above those guys. So it's Flowers, Rice, Smith. I think I might move Rice below Devonta Smith and maybe below Pickens. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting Rice below Pickens. So it's Flowers, Smith, Rice is how I rank it. I have Chris Olave very high now. Very high. We have no one at flex. That's going to be our problem with this team. And nobody at tight end. So we're not worried about tight ends. Chris Godwin. I'm going to get fucked here, I think. Damn it. This guy had to take Godwin. I was hoping to get Godwin for my flex. I need Tater Metcalf to fall back. That is a must for this team. Shit. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's taking fucking Metcalf here, too. I should probably get on the horn here and figure out what I'm going to do because this sucks. $87, $90, $81. Shit. I have no idea. What quarterbacks are here? Did I totally fuck up? Jaden Daniels would have fell back to me. Fucking A. This guy should take Jaden Daniels, bro. Take Jaden Daniels, man. Heyo. All right. Take DK Metball. Let me check out the rankings. I'll be back at the comments here in a second, boys. I can't take Stribling here. We're going to take Fannin, I think. Let's take Fannin. We're going to be thin on this team. We're going to be thin. I like Harold Fannin. I think that's a fair price for Fannin. Pick 89 for Fannin. If you know what I'm doing here, these are all the ADPs from the previous Fantrax drafts I've done with quite a bit of the same people. So Fannin has gone 75, 75, 72. We just got him at 88. 17 picks later than I've seen him go. That's why I pulled the trigger. It makes sense. There goes George Kittle. Start the run, baby. Start the fucking run. Win some motherfucking money. That's what we do. Yeah. Fave quarterbacks and Superflex. Whatever's at value, man. Honestly. What's the scoring, Wally? 4 or 6 for a passing touchdown? If it's 6 for a passing touchdown, I am way more inclined to wait. And it might sound weird because they score more points, but you could get Baker and Shuck. You can get Matt Stafford. You can get like those guys super late. Well, I think that you know what the answer is, guys? It was right in front of us. Tyrone Tracy to the Raiders. That is the answer. It was right in front of our nose the whole time. Tyrone Tracy to the Raiders. There it is. Because Singletary, no one would trade for Singletary. He's awful. Like, just the most boring running back ever. Older. We agree. We just figured it out here. Tyrone Tracy to the Raiders. Makes the most sense. I finally had a big brain moment here. That's a big brain moment.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
I have a 9 or 8% Tracy in best ball, so Roshan Johnson. Man, Andre, there's so much depth late, you know, Mahomes, Stafford, Baker, Shuck. So I'm a very visual person. So, I mean, I could send you my ranks, but I have no way to send it to you, Andre. No way to send it to you. This is why you got to get in the community, Andre. You have me at your call. Literally, you could send me everything for your team, trades, all that kind of stuff. Damn straight, Max. Andre, how many drafts do you have the rest of the year? I'm here for this is what I do. Fucking love. What's up, B-More? I can't obviously help you like pick by pick right now because I have this draft, another one after this. But I can be there all season to make your, you know, we're gonna find the Michael Wilson, and we find him on the streams, but I can't be as hands-on. I like to see rosters, right? And for trades and stuff like that. So if you are interested, I know you've been with us a while, Andre, and I'm sure you made quite a bit of money from some of the calls last year. Also a great way to give back and support. Use the code PRO on the Patreon. I'll get you in the community, get you in the Discord, and all the awesome, amazing perks. Join the people. The people are great. You know them all from the chat. Derek's in here, who was taking a fucking 3-hour shit last night. Also, if you're a betting man, you know the plays, you know the bets. There they are. There's the record. All even odds bets. So it's literally $5, and it's the 50% off gets it to $2.50 just to get in, just the basic stuff, and then you go from there. Maybe Chubb unretires. You know what I mean? 14-team league with 2 flex spots: Herbert, Willis, Walker. F. Walker, Mike Washington, JCM, Jordan Mason, Pacheco, Sampson, St. Brown, Tet, Ladd, Parker Washington, Christian Watson. That's how you do it. Your running backs doesn't even matter if you're running backs, dude, or quarterbacks. You're flexing wide receivers in full PPR. Gonna fucking crush. Yeah, Jordan Love's fine, Andre. He's fine. He goes so late, man. I wouldn't say godlike, but he'll beat his ADP, you know. How much is the buy-in, Andre? And there goes Washington, the 9-4. Maybe I should have pulled the trigger instead of Fannin. Probably would have been the play. Should have been the play. Well, if you want to turn that 50 into 500, you know where to go. You know the place to go. It's the place to be. And you get me and all the other coasts, all the community. We all help each other out, man. Dude, Jaden Daniels is still available. Holy fuck, I can't take him. Fuck, that Joe Burrow pick was terrible. I mean, I got him super late, but can someone please take? Someone's gonna take him. This guy's got to take him. I can't let him pass, but I can't take him. There's just no reason to. Unbelievable. And he takes Trevor Lawrence. Okay. Wild. We're gonna take Monungai here. Holy shit, Jaden Daniels is gonna fall to these guys all the way in the back end. 9-11. This guy takes Alec Pierce. Good pick, brother. Good pick, brother. Shad White might be nice, but I'm going to wait at running back. Elite, it's got to be at ADP. I wouldn't reach Andre. Would not reach, man. You're all good, brother. You're all good. It's just, again, I'm such a visual guy that it's just so hard for me to. Hey, I wish I love fish. No, that's me and my guitar player. I'm a drummer, but this is actually me on keys. It's called The Shire. I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy. Well, not a big Lord of the Rings guy. I prefer Star Wars. Flowers, Watson, Metcalf, and Addison. Okay. We're going to have to smash running backs late, which is what we do around here. And I want to maybe look for Shaheed or one more receiver, and then I'm done at receiver. Dude, Jaden Daniels went at the 9-11. Pour one out. Let me move my camera here. I mean, after last year, it's aggressive to say. And if you said that if Ray was on here, he would fucking freak out. He would freak out. Yeah, I'm pretty high in the Packers this year. Your defense is going to be pretty, not atrocious, but questionable. But the offense should be booming. As you know, I'm a big Christian Watson guy this year, so I pull up Christian Watson in a lot of drafts. I didn't know who are they going to take. So the Burrow pick. I mean, the thing is, the Burrow pick's value because he always goes at like the 5-3. The quarterbacks got pushed down so much in this draft that Jaden Daniels went at 9-11. Like, you can never predict that. But I could have got him at the 9-9, and I could have just not taken Burrow. But I see Burrow was a value there too, but Jaden Daniels is such a better value in the 9th round. Kind of hurts my soul a little bit. Justin Herbert, the 10th round. Would have been great to take Brian Thomas or Stevenson potentially in that 6-4 spot. We have our first defense off the board in the 10th round. There goes Dalton Kincaid. Herbert, Jacoby Myers. Oh, I'm not saying you guys have owned us forever and ever and ever, but this is the new Bears team. Ben Johnson's first year. Like, that was embarrassing on your end and also amazing on our end. Although I'll say this, the Bears fans don't like to acknowledge this. You guys whipped our ass both those games. You had those games. We did take them from you, but you also gave them to us. Like, you were like in the process of giving them to us, and we just took them. But this is a LaFleur thing. LaFleur's a great coach. I am not a LaFleur hater. Dude's a turtle. He turtles up in the playoffs. The 4th and 8, 4th and goal from the 8. Maybe it was a 5, 6, 7 yard, whatever it was. With Aaron Rodgers, and you kick the field goal down 8 against Tom Brady. I don't care how old he is. He's Tom Brady. That's the kind of shit. And then all the other stuff, it's not good for LaFleur in the playoffs. He needs to just coach and not be such a little bitch. He's the anti-Dan Campbell in the playoffs. Like, there's a middle ground. Dan Campbell kind of fucks his team by going too aggressive. LaFleur is just a little baby back bitch in the playoffs. So he's cost you some games for sure. But the thing is, he brings teams that aren't that good to the playoffs. So I am still a LaFleur fan. There goes Aubrey. I'm not staying away from Kraft. I haven't drafted him yet in a redraft. This is a good spot for Worthy, I think. 37 seconds. Let's take a little gander at the Worthy ADP here. I think it's a fair spot for Worthy. We need some upside in this team, and it's Worthy and Addison. We're done at receiver now. St. Brown, Flowers, Watson, Metcalf's the 4. Addison, Worthy on the bench with DK as a flex. Anungai is the backup running back. We're going to just smash all of the backup running backs these next 5 rounds. Let's get that queue set up here. It's fair. Those guys are good. A little light for me, but all right. I will still take Kraft. It's just a range I don't love. And I'm not saying there's not a difference between Mark Andrews and Kraft, because there is, because I love Kraft. But like, Mark Andrews is like 70% of Kraft, 80% of Kraft, and you get him fucking 7 rounds later. So I think that is my concern. It's just a value thing. And there's still some question marks with the knee. I think he's back week 1. And I don't think the snap share is going to affect his receiving totals too much, because they're just not going to have him in the field to block as much, which is fine. We actually don't want him in the field to block. Probably Kalon Black, dude. That's such a tough one. The upside is probably with Jordan James, because he's a pass catcher. That's fair. Keaton Mitchell. So the guy that has McCaffrey and Gentry has just one other running back. It's Tony Pollard. Look at this shit. At the 5 hole, he goes McCaffrey, Gentry, who, it'd be awesome if there wasn't the injury, but in general, risky, and then possibly out for the year. Tony Pollard. And he takes Cooper Kupp. Bro, don't take Cooper Kupp. You already have 4 receivers. I mean, he needed a receiver, but he took his backup quarterback already. He took his backup tight end. Dude has as many tight ends and quarterbacks as just running backs, potentially. Wild, bro. Canadians, Cowboys, what are you doing, man? $250 league. Guy has McCaffrey, Gentry, and Tony Pollard. We're into the 13th round. All right, there's no trades in this league, brother. So good luck with that. Why are you taking a backup? I know that Laporta's hurt. Then don't take Laporta. If you're going to have to take a backup that early, don't do that. Yeah, dude, Jalen Hurts is about as safe as they come. I mean, doesn't get hurt. Every year he's like quarterback 3, 4, or 5. Last year was his absolute worst season. I think he was quarterback 7. If quarterback 7's his floor, then yeah, very safe. And also, just the dude's a monster. He plays through injuries, sometimes to the detriment of his team and his fantasy numbers, but he's always out there, and that's what you want in that's what you want in best ball. Same with Superflex, right? You want stability in Superflex and best ball. Single quarterback league, I want to go more aggressive. So I don't draft a lot of him in this format that I'm doing. There goes Samson. I wanted to talk to Samson in this draft because I don't have Judkins. I do have Bannon, but I wanted to talk to Samson.
I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram.
Tomorrow we have 3 drafts. We have another one after this, guys. And then I got to set my alarm so I don't miss that one. This one might be over in the nick of time, but... So tomorrow, 3 drafts. Monday, I have just one draft, I think a $250 draft. Tuesday is a big night, though. That's the Iron Throne League. That is the league with Joe Pisapia and all of the pretty big names in the industry. It's a first-time content creator league. If you guys didn't hear, Joe Pisapia left Fantasy Pros to start his own channel. So I'm going up against the big dogs. I have the 12th pick. It's a 14-man league. I'm streaming it live. You're going to want to check that out. I might have someone join me. Someone else that's in the league join me. If not, I'll do it solo. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. Who is highest on the board here? It is Pacheco. And then... Jordan Love, Baker. 151. Somebody already took Shuck? Is that what I'm seeing, or is he down here? We can't take Willis. We can take Daniel Jones, though. That'd be fine. There goes Baker. Auto click on Baker. I get that. So I'm fine with Love here. 160s. Ugh. I might say fuck it. I don't want to get totally blocked out of quarterback. I am making a bet on the health of Joe Burrow this year. This team is hinging on it. And my running back room is a little sus, man. I mean, Kenneth Walker and Scatterbo is fine. Just a little risky. Just a little risky. So I'm going to keep on taking these handcuffs, and I'll figure out the onesies later. Oh, yeah, the Scott Fistbowl. No way. He had sex with my mama. God. Get away from me, bitch. Pretty funny, right? Well, we got some prime handcuffs here. Bigsby, Pacheco, and Ray Davis. Receiver room's really strong. Metcalf's kind of an issue, but St. Brown, Flowers, Watson, Metcalf. Pretty elite tight end here in Harold Fannin, the last of the Mohicans. And then Joe Burrow. So the weakness is flex in this team, and it's DK Metcalf. That's the weakness. We back that up with Monangai, Addison, Worthy, Bigsby, Pacheco, Davis. Pretty high upside bench. That is the way I like to do things. No word yet, Dom. At least now I haven't seen. I haven't been looking in the last hour or two, but no word yet. It's probably not looking great. Dallas Goedert in the 14th round seems fucking free. That's pretty tasty right there. Top 10 movie or top 10 comedy, Versace? Because, I mean, I can't say it's a top 10 movie. It's an hour and 22 minutes, and it's about weed and breaking your buddy out of prison who fed a fucking horse Funyuns, you know? I mean, hey, I love it. I love it. I would say Dumb and Dumber is probably a better movie than Half Baked. Now, I'm not saying I think it's funnier. I mean, they're probably in the same category, but I can't put comedies. Like, if I'm going to put a comedy up there, it's got to be a movie like The Hangover, 40-Year-Old Virgin, like a smart comedy, you know, where not even that the humor's smart, but the premise is smart. And that premise is just not smart. As much as I love Chappelle. But top 10 comedy, I'm definitely on board with. Sounds like Versace is a... am I saying that right? Versace? Cool name. Okay. Now we're good. Versace is a movie buff, and we are cinephiles here as well. We do a lot of... in the offseason, we do some movie stuff because I don't like to miss nights. I'm streaming every single night, so... we definitely do some lists. We do some movie deep dive. We take a little break from football a day or 2 a week, and we've had a couple fans on for movie shows as well. Emmett Johnson. Somebody literally just took Alvin Kamara. Let me just set up my queue here. We still have some running backs we like here, but quarterbacks are getting real gross real fast. So are tight ends, but I have this whole grouping here I'm fine with. We would definitely take Tajay Spears, Braylon Allen. Let me put him up. Vicious. Okay. I was calling it Versace. I'm super cultured over here. Versace has a nice sound to it. Vicious. Okay. Why didn't you just spell it vicious? Or is it like an alter ego or something? Versace, vicious is both cool. I'm going to probably call you Versace. Is that all right if I call you Versace? I get it. Vicious one. I see. You know, sometimes I know people that spell some shit out for me. That's why when people are giving me their teams, like, I need to see it. I'm a very visual person, even though I actually see your name. So I'm an idiot. There goes Trey Harris. We just got Trey Harris in the draft last night in the last round, or at least like round 17. So we need a backup quarterback and a backup tight end. We also are going to take a kicker. If Cam Little's here, I'm going to take Cam Little. I don't take kickers, but I'm going to start taking Cam Little everywhere. I love Cam Little. I won't spend a price on him. Fairbairn goes in the 15th. That's super nice. These people are, I mean, usually these leagues, these guys go onesies so fucking early, dude. So early. There's a wasted pick, Travis Hunter. Although, Jacoby Myers is hurt right now. All right, no, another draft starting here in 9 minutes. We have another one of these in 9 minutes. That's a $100 league. This is $250. I do like this squad. We'll go over the squad here in a second. Oh yeah, we're gonna get Cam Little. He is my kicker 3 this year. The guys next to me have kickers. They do not. Is this worth it? Tajay Spears is on the board, dude. Tajay Spears. This is so late for Spears. 178. I think I can't do the Cam Little thing. I have to go Spears. The running backs are still a little bit of a question with Scatabo and Kenneth Walker. So let's take Spears. If we lose out on Cam, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. And then Jordan Love. There goes Cam Little. Okay, so we're going to go with Jordan Love here. Can't prioritize kicker over a nice value at running back here in the 15th round, dude. I have not seen Connor Cruz. Send him a message in the Discord. I have not seen Keith either in here. Hey, we're moving really fast in our slow drafts. I'm pretty proud of everyone. Now, the Dynasties, the draft we did in May. It was May or June. I think it started in May. It went into June. That was 8 hours per pick. That took 18 days to finish. So this is moving much better than that. All right, I think I can make my next 2 picks. We have 7 minutes till the next draft starts. I do have to take a piss after this pick. And then we'll go back to the comments here in a second. Fuck, this guy's going to take Jordan Love. This guy's going to bone me, dude. Shit. Tajay Spears was not worth it. He didn't do it. This guy's got Baker and Josh Allen. Let's take Jordan Love super late. If not, we'll take Daniel Jones. Yeah, I'm a Trey Tucker guy. For sure. I mean, I don't know what that means necessarily, but I call him a poor man's Zay Flowers. That's my nickname for him. I'm not a Jalen Naylor guy at all. So Jalen Naylor, I don't care about the contract. Jalen Naylor blows. Now that's value right there, boys. Jordan Love at pick 185. He's gone 166, 163, and 147 in my first 3 of these. So let's go. Yes, she is. And yes, you are, Mouth. Mouth does have a heart of fucking gold. Can be polarizing at times, as we all can. But anyone that questions Mouth's motives or anything, like, he has a heart of fucking gold. And we all love you, Mouth. Appreciate you. Guys, before I take this piss, Iron Eagle, you might have heard of him. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but major player in the announcing business and just the sports industry. He is coming on Downtown Sports, and I'm coming on Downtown Sports to talk with Iron Eagle, with Mouth, and with Beast September 1st. It's not going to be live. We're going to release it later in the day on his channel, Downtown Sports. The only way to see that show and get everything, it's an NFL preview show, everything. NFL real life, fantasy preview, with Iron Eagle, who's been playing fantasy since fucking 1990, since before the internet was around. Check them out on YouTube. Search Downtown Sports. There's like 47 subs. It's a newer channel. They've been on the other platforms for years and years and years, just trying to get into the YouTube game. So we want to make sure we support Mouth and get some love. Get some love over their Mouth. So I'd appreciate that. You can do it right now. We're in the second to last round. Back out of this stream. Go over there. Give him some love. And I would much appreciate it. He would much appreciate it. Mouth is an OG, a pinnacle of the community, man, and he's been with us since day one. And we have a thing we do called the Downtown Fanatics, which is going to be a private show for the Patreon, just for the Patreon. The community, another reason to get in this community, to hear the private show every single Friday. And if you can't make the private show, you know what you can do? You can put your question in the Discord, and we will read it for you. We'll answer it for you, and we'll post a little timestamp thing and so tell you exactly where we talk about your comments. So I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to play a clip here. Give me 50 seconds. I will be right back. Where's the clip at? I need to find it. Oh, this one's fine.
Oh, hey. You must be Mr. Lefebvre?
Yeah, that's me.
Surprise! I'm all yours. I was told it'd just be one, but I can take both of you. Might get a little sore, but I'll manage.
Okay, well, I'm out of here. Wait, what? Hey, where you going?
Lefebvre's into banging little Asian boys, so we're done, right?
No, look, if we're gonna do this thing, we need to see things through.
Dennis, are you gonna have sex with a tiny Asian boy?
I'm gonna see how far I can go. Are you with me?
No, I'm going to leave now.
Let's kick things up a notch.
So only the ones to the clubs?
Yeah, you're a caddy. Clubs. This is a golf. Good.
All right. Time to get in the other drafts. Yeah, I got you, Andre. I'm doing a lot right now, and I'll take care of you as best as I can. Is it just a sprained ankle? All right, all right. We jumped the gun, man. We jumped the gun. I'm glad I didn't take Mike Washington in the 9th round like I was going to. That is very, very fortunate for me. So the guy that took him is actually pretty smart in this draft. I don't play DFS really, man. Yeah. Must be, yeah, I know. Must be a bad. Thank you. Eric has given us the review here. That's why I love the wife. She's quick. You're not dead. Nobody's dead. No, it's not about the Genty drafters. All right, here we go. Here we go. The fact that it's this late, and Love's was a week and a half ago, and like Love was fine, right? Essentially, by all accounts, was fine, and then it swelled up on him. This is definitely a worse injury, is how I'd probably break it down. But way better. I mean, we avoided a lot of. There goes McCaffrey at 3. See, every time we've seen 3 of the 5 drafts I've done, Jamar Chase goes 4. The one draft, one of the other 2, I had 4. I did not get Jamar Chase. So we have 10 here. We have 10, the 10th pick. Is Storey missile tits? No. He would be, though. He will be. Coda's on the clock. All right. Am I on the clock, guys? Let me know. Let me know when I'm on the clock in the slow drafts, because apparently I need to help out Andre. JSN. Now. God, 10 is not great. If you don't get James Cook here, I don't want to take Chase Brown. We might just take CeeDee Lamb. That's what I'm going to do. We'll take Lamb and then take a running back. All right. I didn't even pour my fresh beer yet. We're ready to roll here. Last draft went pretty well. That was a $250 draft. This is a $100 draft. We drafted a nice banger with community member Junkbuster. You guys all know and love him on ESPN. ESPN is awesome. Well, now the poll is kind of irrelevant. Genty goes at 9, so we're going to take James Cook. Three picks to him up. Okay, I'm getting someone awesome here. Either way. 10th is fair. I'm going to pull him up a little bit for sure. Would you trade Rice, Ibuka, Neighbors, or Jamar and Devontae? Trade Rice, Ibuka, Neighbors, or Jamar and Devontae. That's a lot of names. You have Rice, Ibuka, Neighbors. Keep it 3. Would you trade Rice, Ibuka, Neighbors, or Jamar and Devontae? I want Rice, Ibuka, and Neighbors, bro. I could say that. I'm on the clock. Pretty easy Justin Jefferson here. I hate passing on Barkley, but give me the receiver, man. I want Rice, Ibuka, and Neighbors. Like, Devonta Smith is in the same range as Rice, so that's a wash. So essentially, would you trade Neighbors and Ibuka for Jamar Chase? I would not. The only way I would do that trade is if it was a really, really shallow league. But even then, no, I'm not doing that. You can get a better offer, Bobby. Better offer for sure. Brock Bowers is still on the board. Is there a running back on the board still? Derrick Henry. Okay. Tomorrow we have 3 more drafts tomorrow. We have 34 drafts we're doing total. This is draft number 5. Oh yeah, you're tomorrow. Yeah, guys, we're doing a draft with Erica. My wife is coming on. We draft her team 5 p.m. An early one for her at 5. And then mine, I think, are, I'm gonna check. I think they're 7, 9, and 10 p.m. Central. Let's check the schedule out. And so you guys can know if you do want to tune in. She's got pick 5. We need help. So actually, I only have 1 draft tomorrow. I was totally wrong. Yeah, mine's at 9, yours at 5. So we'll be on from like 5 to 6:30 tomorrow, p.m. Central, and then we'll be back on at like 8:30 or 9 for the other draft, and we'll do some mailbag stuff as well. Are you the Burrow team? Is it 6 for passing TD? Join the community to get all this stuff in depth. Are you talking about the team we drafted before, Mouth? That was my team. I was the team that drafted Burrow in the 6th round. It's 4 for a passing touchdown, but it's 20 yards per point. Josh Allen just goes to the 210 here. So essentially, the way that breaks down, typically the leagues we play in are 25 yards per point. So if a guy has, it's 100, let's say 100 passing yards, it's fractional, but 100 passing yards is 4 points typically. This makes it 5. So a 300-yard passing game, instead of it being 12 points for the yards, it is 15 points for the yards. So that almost equals out the rushing stuff a bit. So the best quarterbacks to really get in this is guys like Jalen Hurts should be pushed up a little bit because you want guys that rush or throw for a lot of yards, but rush for touchdowns, if that makes sense. Because you still get the nice boost from 4 to 6. $100%, Mouth. Thank you, my dude. Guys, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. And if you want this info, if you want this community, they have access to me essentially 24/7. Hop in, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. 50% off your first month. We offer a lot more than just the Patreon, which is a damn good perk. That's just $5 a month. It's going to be $2.50 if you use the promo code. But Discord, community fantasy leagues, guest appearances on the show. Come on the show. We love having fans on the show. Every Friday night is going to be fan night around here. And we're going to have multiple fans on during the season, talking ball and just answering questions, having fun. Free merchandise as well. I will send you a free hat and a shirt when you get in, man. You're going to get in during the season. I'll send out one pair every single week of the season. Right now, there's only 5 people in there that don't have it. So essentially, all those guys are guaranteed. Until we got to 17 that don't have them. Everyone else has them. We have an option for Jeremiah Love, Malik Neighbors, Ted McMillan. Yeah. We're taking one of those dudes for sure. He's probably taking Neighbors. I'll take Tet. Doesn't matter to me. I'll take Neighbors. He takes Neighbors. We will take Tet McMillan. Want to share a Tet McMillan for sure. And it falls off a little bit here. I will take T. Higgins and Garrett Wilson. Jeremiah Love. What's up? No. Oh, okay. Yeah. I will take care of that. We'll talk after the stream. There goes Ibuka. Actually, I forgot you have to work in the morning. Someone's got to go to work in the morning here. Well, yeah, but I work 7 days a week. I've been on for almost 90 days straight now. This is the 90th straight day. I mean, I don't consider it work, but I mean, it is. It doesn't feel like work because I love it. So we need one of these guys to fall back. If they don't, ETN's an option. ETN 33, 43, 22. This is not a bad value for ETN with both Kamara and Tyson being out. But this is a smash spot for me for Jeremiah Love. I just have to make sure I get Algier. But it's Garrett Wilson. Definitely Garrett Wilson. If there goes Love. Don't take this guy's taking Wilson. This son of a bitch is taking Wilson. Where does Lad go? $37, $44, $43. He took Garrett Wilson, of course. I'm pretty sure. Let me look here. What running back's going to fall back to me? We have Cook. Nine running backs. Let's take ETN. We want to get some shares of this team. I think that's a little early. I've seen him go earlier, but this is a pretty safe team so far. I was a little worried of getting blocked out at running back. And the nice thing is if a running back does fall back, I'll take a third, even in PPR. Flex a third running back and then go, running back receiver. If there's not a receiver I love in this range, there will be, hopefully Christian Watson. But let's just queue up a bunch of dudes. Hell yeah, there goes the running backs. That's a good sign. $16 guys in the queue, 14 till I'm up. That's a feeling that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, boys. And girls. Maybe there's some girls in here. But Chubb's retirement every 2014, Georgia Bulldog, running back is retired before 30, sad times. Girly Chubb, Sony Michel. Well, Sony Michel was just awful. I absolutely love that, Dakota. If it was in redraft, I would be like, in a normal redraft league, okay, that's fair. We want to take Henderson in best ball. Like, he is the definition. If there was ever like a poster boy for better in best ball, it's the late receivers like Trey Tucker and Shaheed and guys like that. But in terms of running backs, like, this is the guy, because choosing to start him week by week is rough. It's like, you probably should just start him. You're going to take a lot of those games where it's like 40% of the snaps and he has fucking 10 touches. But there's a game where he gets some more run and he breaks off a 50-yard touchdown and he pops off for 24 points. Like, it's going to be a lot of 22 or 7s. And the 7s you can't deal with in redraft. In best ball, it doesn't matter. It's not meeting your lineup anyway. So in 66 in best ball, hell yeah, dude. Like, my rankings of Hendy, it's like a 10-spot difference in terms of, you notice, I still take him after ADP in best ball, where you got him roughly. You got him at 66, and I'm going off underdog, like ADP 58. I'll take him at like 62, 60 in best ball. He is closer to 70 for me in redraft. There goes the running backs. I'm pretty happy with what I did. Look at all these guys. They're all, Tootin's already off the board. So really happy I started that run. Really happy I started that run. We need to make sure we can get two receivers here that we like, or we can go with Colson Loveland. He's still available. Let me change up the tunage here. Lad McConkey falls to the 5-4. I was going to take him. There goes McLaurin. Loveland almost made it back. We would consider Tyler Warren. There goes Tyler Warren. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Give me DJ Moore. We want Mr. DJ Moore. Bengals Bucks is going to be fucking must-see TV, mouth. Must-see TV. He takes DJ Moore, you son of a bitch. So, my ranks say Roma Dunze, so we're going to go with the ranks. No buy issues here. And he is lower down the board. But there is just no way. These guys both are pretty flexible here. I'm just going to take the best player. We're going to take Roma Dunze. And we'll take Hendy if he's there. Obviously, this is the order I wanted in. This is a spot for Hendy. Not going to take a tight end here. Still a little concerned about Mike Evans' availability. You know, I would bet he plays week 1, but the issue is if he rushes back because there's no healthy players on there generally, man, he could definitely re-aggravate that hammy, and that's not what we want to have. We don't want that. Oh, the underdog 1 through 4, 100%, man. Tyler Algier goes to the 5-11, guys. Tyler Algier. Yeah. Yeah. Smash to Mike Evans. Is that early for Mike Evans? Pick 64 seems pretty legit for Evans. Yeah, right about right. He usually goes in the mid-50s, so happy. Yeah, it's an ankle. It's probably worse than Jeremiah Love's, and we didn't really get a timetable for Love's, but that happens. Jeremiah Love's happened like a month before the season, essentially, like 3.5 weeks. And that's probably a 50-50. What's up, Francis? How we doing, buddy? Welcome in. So our team is finished. The starting lineup is finished. Cook and ETN, Jefferson, McMillan, Adunze, and Mike Evans. Back end 2 receivers I'm not in love with. I really wanted DJ Moore, and I really wanted Jamison Williams. But can't get what we want all the time. Oh, shit. I thought you already went overseas, Francis. Where are you heading? Where are you going in Europe, man? There goes Drake May. There goes Joe Burrow. What? Why is Brees Hall going to rise up? Mouthy. I mean, I like Brees Hall, but what's the piece that's going to make him rise up? Did I miss something in terms of news? I've been on here for 2 hours and 18 minutes now. Kittle at the 609. What's going on here? What is this about? For sure. Well, you're always welcome back, my dude, whenever you get back. There goes Marv. Fair price there. So, Jaden Daniels falls back. We're smashing that. Be fair. It's the worst names ever, though, Max. Like, Raheem Mostert was like 31 when he broke out in the Dolphins. He's got to be 34 now. And then Kareem Hunt is 34, I think. Or he moves like he's 34. How long are you there for, Francis? Yeah, I get it. I just feel like tight end there is just it's a risky proposition with George Kittle, man. I love George Kittle. Alec Pierce off in the 7th round. And that is also correct. What's up, Cameron? How you doing, man? Happy Sunday fun day to you. Cameron was part of that 6-hour and 10-minute stream last night. It was rough, man. I actually did not get to It's Always Sunny. I didn't realize there's 2 new episodes out. But I was still up till like almost 5 in the morning, and then I had that show with my buddy today, doing the sound for him and just checking it out. But call off with a mic drop here. It is wild. You know what? I'm in on the Jets, though. Not quite to that degree. It's not, and, we had Ray on here last night just glazing the shit out of the Bears. Well, also, let's not forget, Breece Hall is hurt right now. Like, Breece Hall is hurt. I would say he plays week 1, but groin injuries are not something to fuck with. They are really, it's a re-aggravation risk for sure. There goes Stevenson. So we got a James Cook, ETN. After this, we'll do some team reviews, guys, for the draft I did before this and then this draft after this one's over. Then again, tomorrow, me and Eric are going to be on here at 5 p.m. Central, drafting one of her teams, same exact format. And then I have a draft at 9, so we'll do 2 streams tomorrow. All right. Oh, he takes Jaden. We will take Rico Dowdle. I feel like that's a good pick. Oh, dude. No, it's not a good pick. I'm taking Jalen Hurts. Yeah, we're taking Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts goes way earlier than this usually. So 9 months, time to make a baby. All right. There goes Laporta. That sucks, but you could also take Kyle Pitts. I'm just like waiting at tight end, man. I like waiting and taking Mark Andrews or Dalton Kincaid in the 11th round. That's really the way to go here. The team's solid, man. Jalen Hurts. Let me read off the ADPs for the first 3. I don't have the one I just did in here, but Jalen Hurts, 55th, 64th, and 58th. We got him at pick, I don't know, what is that, 82? Yeah. And we still got Rico Dowdle, who I was going to take anyway. Now we're cooking. So Cook, ETN, Dowdle's on the bench. Jefferson, Tat, Adunze, Mike Evans, and Jalen Hurts. This is a solid team. Solid start. I haven't changed my opinion. Geno looked pretty good in the preseason, though, but I'm not going to just get way over my skis on a couple. I mean, the preseason was fine. It was fine.
I'll tell you what I do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man.
Puka Henry, a Big Boo, Scat, J-Mo, Tate. I don't like the Tate pick. That's just my personal preference. But Puka, Henry, a Big Boo, Scat, and J-Mo. J-Mo is the best ball hero. You know, that is like I was talking about Travion Henderson. J-Mo's more startable in redraft and more trustable, at least what we saw at the end of last year. And that was a lot of tied with Sam Laporta being hurt. Love J-Mo in best ball. Nice start there, Blake. Am I up at all? Can you guys let me know? Am I up at all? Actually, you got not many people are in all of them. We have 3 going at once. I can check it out. Let's take a gander. Little Gandy. No, 2, 3, and 4. I'll be up tonight, though. These drafts are moving, boys. They're fucking moving. Hats off to you guys we have a 4-hour clock. We're moving. He better be, Andre. Ward better be the future of Tennessee, because if not, they're going to be set back for another 3 years. Like, we saw it with Malik Willis, which they gave up on too early, and then Will Levis, and now this. Ooh. Yeah, but Jamar Chase was a generational prospect. Like, Carnell Tate's not that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying from the preseason. Blake, I've been saying this about Carnell Tate since pre-draft stuff. Like, not a fan. Not a fan of Carnell Tate at all. Nothing about his game. He's fine. He's a good number 2. He's Calvin Ridley. He's Calvin Ridley is what he is. Like, he's Jordan Addison level player. That's how I truly feel. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's the worst thing in the world because the Titans felt the need to take him at number 4 because they're uncertain about Cam Ward. That's a whole different situation. That's what we see in best ball when someone takes Jadarian Price as like their second running back and they end up with a team with like 7 running backs. It's like, why'd you do that? Well, like, I don't trust Price. I'm like, why'd you take Price then? That's the thing. Why do they doubled down on a potential mistake with Cam Ward. And again, I'm a Cam Ward fan by taking a receiver that should be a late first round pick. And that's really that's where I had him graded. And if you want to say not late, say middle or early first round, like 12th overall, like where Tyson went. Not 4th overall is set for guys like Julio Jones, Calvin Johnson, guys like that. The top of the top, elite athletes with elite production. Not this. Well, Mouth, you got auto drafted, so I mean, you don't have to apologize because you didn't get the player you wanted. So it's gonna happen. We're not on a time. As long as we're gonna finish before the season is all that matters, right? Probably Carnell Tate. And I get it. He's in that range that it's like I actually had him queued up here for the Mike Evans pick. No, where was it? Yeah, I had him queued up for the Mike Evans pick. I wouldn't want him there. He went 7-5 in this one. St. Brown, London, Josh Allen, Etienne, Tootin, Wilson start. Yeah, I don't love taking Josh Allen in a best ball, but it allows you to have so much flexibility in a roster. You can only go with like 2 quarterbacks, you know what I mean? So St. Brown, London, tasty as shit. Etienne and Tootin. Tootin's great in best ball as well. I have not really paid too much attention to people's teams tonight. This will be I won't be on until 4 a.m. tonight. I can promise you guys that. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, 8 to 10 days is lovely, bro. I love the slow drafts. It's a risk that we started early, but the thing is, I'm doing all these drafts already. I'm doing drafts before. The only safe time to do drafts is the last weekend of the season, and even then, you can have some injuries. So we don't have a tight end. It's loose end. If I get Blake Corum here, I'll be very happy. Very happy if I get Blake Corum. There goes Mike Washington. All right, we'll take Blake Corum. I'm very happy.
How would you describe it?
I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm happy.
I'm even happier that the Rams defense got taken at the 9-11. This is just too funny, man. Chuba Hubbard's available, but Jordan Addison's here. And actually, Concepcion with this team, give me Concepcion, dude. I'm fine with either of these guys. Let me drop down Chuba Hubbard. Since I have Corum and Dowdle, I don't need Chuba. Caleb just fell to the 9-12, man. Oh, it's waiting. I got a really good value on Hurts, so I'm totally cool with that. We're going to wait at tight end and get... dude, someone already took Kincaid? Shit, bro. Shit. What's our... I got to look at this tight end situation here. So we have Harold Fannin, so no tight ends. One team. Two teams. Okay, only two teams. I'm fine with Ferguson, Kelsey, Goddard, Andrews. We're good. We're going to take Concepcion. We need some juice in this team for our receiver spot, our bench receiver spot. Pairs pretty well with Mike Evans, I feel like. And then Dowdle and Corum, really strong running back room. I'm not going to take as many handcuffs in this team. I don't see the need for it. So we're going to back up. We're going to get a tight. We might go back-to-back tight ends here, 11 and 12, with, Goddard and Andrews, something like that. Does lead to being a headache in terms of week-to-week stuff where you have to guess which tight end to play. I'd rather have that, though, than worry about not having one. I'll block off my team here, so let's... There we go. It's playoffs. It's matchups, Fantasy Dog. Sleeper didn't offer the total points thing, which I'm not actually that upset about since it's all, we know everyone in there. It's going to be fun to have weekly matchups in best ball. Total points is kind of the way to go, but we have 24 roster spots. It's going to be super fun, man. Shout out to Fantasy Dog for being a GOAT. He's a GOAT. Montana, you're a GOAT. We on the clock. Best available are May, Lamar, CMC, McBride, JSN, Chase. Jamar Chase, dude. Jamar Chase. Full PB. If it's full PBR, it's Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, full PPR. That's an easy smash. Easy smash, brother. Andre, that one's for free, brother. I gotta give my guys, like, I do this for the people in the community. Like, I will literally draft the teams with them, all this kind of stuff. So no, that's not the record, Montana. We did 6 hours and 10 minutes. The record's 6:27, I think. I have to look it up. I think it's 6 hours and 27, 6 hours and 22, something like that. We almost did. Dude, I physically could not do another 20 minutes. You guys saw me. I was pretty rough. I did pretty good. Yeah, Andre, nothing. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just like, I don't want the people in the community to be like, oh, he's helping on it. And I'm helping. I'll help you with a couple more picks. But, like, you got to get where I'm coming from, that I have to give my guys that are supporting me the most advantages I can give them. Fucking Mark Andrews off the board. There they all go. I shouldn't have taken fucking Concepcion. Fuck. This might be a TJ Hawkinson team, boys. Well, this is a Dallas Goedert team for sure. And okay. There goes Herbert. That's really good value on Herbert. 11th round for Herbert. What the hell's going on here? Wild. All right. Last of the Mohicans. What you can do, Andre, is get full service. He takes Dalton Schultz. Hell yeah. We'll take Goddard. Full service from yours truly, as well as the rest of the community. Also, a great way to support the show. If you like what I'm doing here, obviously you were on those streams when it was and I was the highest ever on Michael Wilson and Parker Washington, all those guys. You're gonna make money. You're gonna make more money than you had. You'll actually make more than you put into the show. And also just a nice way to support a small content creator who's grinding his little it's not that little, his medium-sized butt off is, I guess, what I would call it. Medium size. This is definitely gonna be a Hawkinson team for number 2. And Mekhi Lemon and Matthew Golden make a hell of a lot of sense here. Jordan Tyson does as well. There's a lot of good options here. There goes Lemon. So our 4th receiver is Mike Evans. Our 5th is Concepcion. I think Golden is probably the play here. And then I'd just done it at wide receiver. I can take like one more. Because I'm going to have to take a backup tight end for sure on this team. A little bit. I got down to 229, and then now I'm back up to like 234. But I was 254 when I started my little food cleanse. But most I've ever weighed though was 265, bro. I'm 6 foot, that's not like that crazy. But I'm a skinny dude at heart. I was 150 pounds when I graduated high school, so like I gained over 100 pounds from high school at one point. Yeah, Matthew Golden. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I got you, Fantasy Dog. Sleeper's weird, man. It's in the very top. You'll see a like little, how do you describe it? So best ball, the top right, the very top right of the app. If you're using the app, Fantasy Dog, or are you using the computer, it's the very top right, all the way up here. You see this little thing? It's like it's a settings bar, essentially. You click that, and then it gets everything. General settings, playoffs, roster, all that shit. So that's what you want to find, man. Thank you, Dakota. I got a bug in my beer. No, you must have missed the stream, McAuliffe. And yeah, recently the late night Pop-Tarts were not great. We were talking about ice cream the other night. This is probably like a month ago. And I used to make these shakes, dude. I used to get a gallon of chocolate chip or whatever from Jewel, like the $6.99 gallon that you get. And then I'd have chocolate syrup. And that gallon would last me 3 shakes. I would put it in the giant Kool-Aid, like plastic Kool-Aid containers that you like mix Kool-Aid in. I would grab a wooden spoon. It was a wooden spoon. I would, take a third of the gallon, essentially, put it in there, and then put fucking 30 ounces of milk and then a bunch of chocolate and then smash it up with a spoon. And at like 3 a.m, I'd fucking drink that in bed. And my ex would just like wake up and look at me and she's like, what are you doing? I'm just like, I'm high as fuck. I'm just fucking, and I'm just drinking it out of the Kool-Aid thing. So that is, okay, there you go. That is how I gained the weight. So originally. Thoughts on Tootin? Didn't like him where he went here, 409. He's fine. I love him at like running back 24, 25. I have him ranked where he's drafted, where his ADP is on most sites. It's a risky pick because Chris Rodriguez. What's the team looking like? We're right here at the 10 spot, right here. So we got Cook, Etienne, Dowdle, and Corum, J. Jeff, Tat, Odunze, Mike Evans, Concepcion, Golden with Dallas Goedert and Jalen Hurts. It's a 4 for a passing touchdown league. It kind of seems a little blah to me, but I have a lot of depth. Like I feel like my running back depth is really, really good. And tight end's weak for sure. But Hurts is a value where I got him. I would have loved to have Daniels there. Personally, I have him ahead of Hurts in my rankings, but Hurts has gone ahead of Daniels in every draft I've done on this format. But yeah, pretty balanced team, but nothing to write home about. I mean, the receivers are solid. The running backs are good too. Cook and Etienne. Like, I think I like this bench though a lot. It seems like upside and like some floor. Yeah, it is a crazy visual, man. I was visualizing it right now, like not like looking at me, but like my visual of 3 a.m. and just like, this giant Kool-Aid thing. Tootin' by a mile, Peasy. Parker Washington. Again, I was so on Parker Washington last year. I loved him. Coming out of the draft. But he's a nice little player. I'll leave it at that. He's a nice little player in a crowded room. And I want Brian Thomas over Parker Washington, especially in half PPR. In full PPR, you can make the argument for Parker Washington, but thank you, buddy. Let me make my my back-to-back picks here, and then I will make my pick. Cook, ETN, Dowdle, Corum. Oh, we need a backup quarterback too, right? Oh shit, yes, dude. We're waiting at tight end. I don't give a shit. I'll take 3 if I have to. I don't care. This has got to be a spot for Tyler Shuck. It gets real gross here. And then we take another handcuff running back. No problemo, Peasy. This dude's taking 4 quarterbacks? He's got Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Matt Stafford. Bro. Like, what are you doing, man? And Fairbairn in Denver. So he literally picked his starting lineup. He's like, I'm done. Actually, he didn't. He has 3 receivers. This dude has 3 fucking receivers, and Stephon Diggs is his 2. Oh, my God. He takes Tyler Shuck. This dude just boned my ass. Get out of here, man. Why? Why separate knob? Why separate knob? Whatever. Just take Tank Bigsby. At least we have Jalen Hurts, who doesn't really have an injury risk, but this is absolute garbage. It's absolute garbage, man. Absolutely garbage. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking 4 quarterbacks. He has 4 quarterbacks. He has 3 wide receivers in a PPR, not super flex. Yeah. Good job. Good for you, son. Escalating riding son of a bitch. So stupid. So fucking stupid.
That kid is back on the escalator again. Remarkable. That's criminal. That kid is back on the escalator again. Leave it alone. What?
If I have to take CJ Stroud, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to fucking lose it. Fuck. Let's just break down this guy's team, dude. Barkley, Holland, and Scadabo's fine. Warren's fine. Takes Joe Burrow at decent value, and then waits to take his 2nd and 3rd receiver. So his starting lineup's fine. He's got Scadabo at flex, and he has his 3. He has no other receivers though. He has nothing. He's got a kicker in defense though. He's got his fucking 4 quarterbacks. Get out of here. I don't get it. I don't get it. I won't ever get it. I'm not on board with that. This guy might screw me too. He only has Jackson Dart. He takes Daniel Jones. All right. So I'm not doing it. I'm just going to say fuck it. Let's just keep on taking guys that I love. This is so fucking stupid. God damn it, dude. Unbelievable. It's just like, dude, I'm fine with getting sniped, whatever you want to call it. But when people do stupid shit, the Herbert pick was fine. You're good. You got Herbert and Joe Burrow. Yes. It's my quarterback 6 and my quarterback 4. You're good. And then you take Stafford. All right, whatever, for whatever reason. And then you take Kyler. It's not best ball. I think the thing is, why I think I might just take Hurts. If he's at a brain, he's going to drop one of them, right? Like, he should drop one of these guys. He's going to realize he has Keenan Allen as his 4th receiver and Diggs. He's taking fucking dinosaurs. And, I got you, Dakota. Sorry, I got a little distracted by this fucking clown. Unbelievable, man.
I don't know who Bozo is. What, is he a clown?
What, is he a clown? What, are you kidding me?
Well, what is he?
Yes, he's a clown.
All right, so what's the big deal? There's millions of clowns.
All right, just forget it.
Forget me? You should forget it. You're living in the past, man. You hung up on some clown from the 60s, man.
All right.
Oh, I need a second on these picks, honestly. You guys got to forgive me. I'm not going to be on the stream too long tonight. I don't want to fuck up. I'm so pissed about that. It's kind of like story sounds he makes when I ask him a really tough question. It's mostly when I ask him a gross question, like Jordan Mason or Aaron Jones, like that question, that story sound. I mean, okay, and then Tyler Shuck goes like, this guy's got the best quarterback room ever. Jaden Daniels and Tyler Shuck. So yeah, give me a second. I'm up in all 3 leagues. I'm up in the Superflex, the best ball, and the PPR, the deep league. I have a lot of time, right? 337. Oh, I'm not up in that one. No, I'm only up in one of them. What am I doing? 3 and 4. It says drafting. I got confused. Yeah, I need a second because I have to evaluate. I don't have a quarterback yet at Superflex, and I like some players on the board, but there's a point where you best be taking a quarterback. Oh, speaking of quarterbacks. Oh, man, I think he's auto-drafted. That's why. Either way, I'm not happy about it. I see the little auto thing next to his name. So what do I have here? Cook, ETN, Dowdle, Corum, Bigsby, Pacheco. I can't take any more running backs. This running back room is stacked. Someone took Cam Little in the 14th round. Now, this needs to be addressed. Sorely needs to be addressed. Cam Ward and CJ. No! What? Oh, Hawkinson snipe, dude. Hawkinson snipe. No. I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore. I like the team, but I don't like this anymore. This is stupid as fuck. God damn it. Oh. I can't even have Hawkinson, guys. Once the clock is frozen at 11 p.m. Central, it stops there. So if you have a minute left and it's 11 o'clock, it stops in a minute, and then you make your pick. The next guy is the clock doesn't move. Oh, Vicious. You got it there. Vicious is an older gentleman. Boza was around the 60s. Yeah, well, yeah, I just made the quote. Boza was around the 60s. I don't like any of these guys. I'll just take CJ Stroud. This is absolutely disgusting. This sucks. There's no trades, and I can't guarantee this guy's going to drop a quarterback. I hope he drops Kyler. Well, why would they do that? They're tanking their own teams, though. No, the Hawkinson thing's fine. Yeah, he might have found it. The guy taking the 4 quarterbacks, that had nothing to do with. I mean, I hope not, because he maybe saw I didn't have a second. I mean, I have Jalen Hurts. It's not like I waited at quarterback and I had Baker as my quarterback 1 or something. I love how I asked the question. I was like, so he watched Bozo as a kid. But Vicious was probably born in 54, 56. That would make him older than my dad. And I was like, yeah, when was Bozo around? It's literally in the clip. You're hung up on some clown from the 60s, man.
I don't know who Bozo is. What, is he a clown? Is he a clown? What, are you kidding me? Well, what is he? Yes, he's a clown. All right, so what's the big deal? There's millions of clowns. All right, just forget it. Forget me? You should forget it. You're living in the past, man. You hung up on some clown from the 60s, man. All right.
Yeah, the phone's easier, Fantasy Dog. You got to get the app, though. You got to get the app. I'm pretty sure. I know Fantasy Dog was watching some Bozo in the 60s, man. I mean, Stroud's undervalued this year for sure, Mark. Because how could he not be? He's beyond free. He's one of the last quarterbacks taken, and he definitely has value. But I wanted Chuck. I wanted Kyler. When I have Jalen Hurts, I want somebody. I guess it doesn't matter because it's a Jalen Hurts team, but Bozo was still around 2021. Maybe they just like replace him though. He is a clown. That's like super easy to replace, right? Derek, who's 52, watched Bozo every morning as a kid in the early 80s, though. Derek, how was that really crazy long shit you took last night? So if you guys weren't around last night, we did 6 hours and 10 minutes. Derek says at like the 4-hour mark, he's like, I'm out, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And then like half hour later, he tunes back in, says, he's like, I'm taking a shit. Just, what's up? And then I think you were into the end, Derek, if I recall. Maybe you left a little early, but you came back for like an hour. We are the James Cameron of football shows, of podcasts. Very long. Everything is just very long, and we just hang out for a long fucking time. 7 nights a week. That's what we do. Oh, okay. So you're probably around Derek's. Where are you from, Versace? Age, sex, location, brother. Guessing he's a guy, but who knows nowadays. And he's probably 54. And he's probably in, trying to think of a good state that has people. Pennsylvania. You were born in 79, or you're not 79 years old. So you're born in 79. That makes you 9 years older than me. So 47. He's 47 or he's 79, either or. Thank you, McAuliffe. So can you just clarify, you're 79 or you're born in 79? Ray was on one about the Bears last night again. He didn't understand that I was saying that like they can't all be values. Like that you physically should not, like, if you're doing rankings, you want to make people money and make yourself money, you cannot be at consensus on Loveland, Adunze, and Burden. You just can't. If that's the case, like Caleb Williams has to be quarterback 1 in fantasy because they're all going very high, Like all the Titans receivers can return value because they're all going very low. I don't think he understood what I was saying. 2 out of 3 hitting is going to be a chore just because they're ADP. Doable for sure. Most likely 2 out of 3 are at value or busts. What? Ray Davis is still available? Yeah. Why do I have him in there twice? Oh, okay. I mean, why the hell not, man? We have so many running backs. Cook, ETN, Dowdle, Corum, Bigsby, Pacheco, Ray Davis. Fuck it. I could flex one. I'm going to need a flex. Probably because Mike Evans is a dinosaur. And one of these guys will hit. So when was Bozo, like, did he start in the 60s though? Because I'm just going off the quote, right? This guy took back-to-back kickers. We just saw Travis Hunter go in the 14th round the last draft. We'll take a shot on him. I'm picking up kicker and defense. We have 16 days of the season starts. Guys, don't draft kicker and defense if you're going to fade the position. Just pick them up later because they're going to be available. And, what if something happens to Brian Thomas? Who knows? What if they just convert? It's not going to happen, but Myers is already hurt. What if something happens? Travis Hunter could be a smash pick there. Hey-oh, I'm in Chicago, bro. Chicagoland. Close. We're close by. We're at Iowa because our boy Jonathan. Jonathan, are you in here? He does a lot of racing. Well, he did a lot of racing. Now he has a meniscus injury, and that's exactly what tanked Derek Rose.
He had a meniscus issue, what totally tanked Derek Rose's career.
So he is in Iowa. He's in, Jonathan. Yeah, he's still. Well, where are you at, Versace, in Iowa? Because you could go watch Jonathan race. He dominates, bro. And yeah, there you go. I like to bring people together. You know what I mean? $1960, not even the 60s. 1960 was the debut. Holy shit. McAuliffe's a wealth of knowledge. Appreciate you. I'm going to, since I called you smart, I'm going to say you didn't look that up. I think you actually just knew that off the top of your head. We will do a quick team review on this one in all the teams. So let's go through them real quick. Dude, look at this guy in the middle that has all these running backs, the Drake May team. Stevenson, Pollard, White, Krosky, Sampson, Tracy. I like what he did there. Nice start. This is a good start. I'm on board, man. I'm on board with this for sure. All right, we're going to do a review here. Ready? We have, I don't know why I'm asking you guys if you're ready. I'm an idiot. Icane Powder, Bijan Montgomery, Mason Gainwell Lloyd, Pickens, Flowers, Watson, Godwin as his flex with Fannin, Mayfield and Willis at quarterback. Quite thin at receiver, though. Never mind. No, Coker's is 5. So Coker's, this is fine. Good team, man. Coker's is 5. Mason's his 3. Fantasy Dog is the best, man. Nicest guy ever. Love him. And he was definitely hung up on Bozo in the 60s. Brian Robinson, this is the team I would build, man. This is the team I appreciate. Waits on kicker and defense. AJ Barner is a backup tight end. Barner and Fannin have the same bye, though. So that's a concern. Other than that, this is a pretty good team. I would probably rank this like a Southeast Iowa, Fairfield. How far is that from your racing destinations, Jonathan? So, Southeast. How fucking far south does Iowa go? How far are you from Chicago, Versace? Anyways, I'm going to give this a B. I think this is a solid B. Pickens, Flowers, Watson, Godwin. The 2 running backs I like. Team I would build for sure. D Money, we have Gibbs and Kyron, Nico, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison. Romeo Dubs is 4. Malik Washington, he took that Cam Little pick. That's all he has at receiver. Nico, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison, Dubs, and Washington. With Bucky as his flex, so he only needs 3 receivers. Jalen Warren was unnecessary. Why did he take Dobbins? Guys, Dobbins needs to be picked on teams that need, like, have Jeremiah Love, have issues at running back, right? Where you need to maybe flex him or start him early in the season. This team has Jalen Warren as a 4, and he takes J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins will never be a top 20 or top 18 running back. It just can't happen because Sean Payton won't use him like that because he'll break, and also Sean Payton likes using three fucking Versace, yeah, like that. This is a bad team, man. This is a risky fucking team. He has Ferguson, so he punted quarterback and punted tight end. So his onesies blow with Love and Ferguson. He took Houston's defense in the 8th round. The Warren pick is a waste, and the Dobbins pick is literally he wasted. He burned that fucking pick. It's an awful team. This is an awful team. Nico, Brian Thomas. I love Harrison and Brian Thomas, the 411, ahead of Watson and McConkey. What are you doing? This is a fucking F, dude. Okay, I can't call it an F because it actually might be okay with Gibbs, Kyron, and Bucky. But his lineup is garbage. He's got Nico, Brian Thomas, and Harrison. This is his lineup right here, which is actually okay, but he could never start Warren. He could never start Dobbins. He won't. He has Ferguson and Love as a tight end. So his onesies are trash. I like Jordan Love. Do you want to start him every week? Absolutely not. I'm going to give it a D. I think a solid D is fair because he could have made this team could have been bonkers, bro. If he just took Ladd McConkey here at the 411, which is value, there's Ladd McConkey. Now you take Bucky. I'm fine with that. Then you take Harrison. Now you can take Alec Pierce or DK or Tate instead of Warren. You have your 3 running backs. Now you have your 4th receiver. Take your stupid Houston defense there. And then anyone else but Dobbins. Take at that point, take Aubrey. But, Chris Rodriguez or I don't know, Wandale. There's a million ways he can go about this better than what he did. It was rough. It was rough. We have Sigma with CMC, Josh Allen, Trey McBride. This is not great. He didn't take his first receiver to round 6. So his lineup is solid. These onesies, Judkins is his flex. That's fine. Sutton, Pierce, Myers is his 3. Myers is his weekly starter, and he's actually his number 2 because Pierce is probably hurt. Worthy, Shakir, Debo, Jennings. So I like what he did here at the end. He made up for it. I don't know, man. Aubrey in the 9th, gross. Kelsey is unnecessary. You have Trey McBride. Don't do that. And then Cooper Kupp. I don't know. The onesies are great. The running backs are great. And then the wide receivers blow ass. So this is full PPR. You should be starting at least, you got to start at least 3 receivers. I would probably go with like a C- on this team just because the build is terrible. Terrible. Again, the first team I loved. This team was blah. Good starting lineup, but not great. This team is even worse. Let's go to Homer's team. Chase, Olave, McConkey, Henry, and Tootin with George Kittle. That was a little early for my liking, but the running backs are solid. Receivers are solid. Metcalf and Stribling. So you have some insurance there. What the hell is this? You have some insurance there at wide receiver. Chris Rodriguez. So you have both Jacksonville running backs. You got to hope one gets hurt. Brock Purdy and Goff. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Mark Andrews. Like, why wouldn't you just take Mark Andrews instead of George Kittle at that point? But he doesn't trust the George Kittle thing. That's fine. Keaton Mitchell, Kamara, Tank Dell, 2 defenses. The lineup's pretty solid. DK is the flex, right? Stribling could be the flex. 2 good running backs. Quarterbacks are not great, but they're good enough. I'm going to go B- in this team. I think it's a pretty good team. We have unbelievable JSN, Drake London, Devonta Smith, and Jalen Waddle. Love this. Loveland falls to 5-6. Then Drake May. Stevenson, Pollard, Rashad White, Addison, Krosky. Okay, this is an A. And any way you cut this up, this team is fucking great, dude. And then he backs it up with some other receivers. Addison, Boston, Mitchell, and Harris. Upside receivers. Waits on kicker and defense. Unbelievable. You are unbelievable, my dude. This is a hell of a fucking team. He's flexing Waddle. He has elite quarterback and tight ends. And Stevenson and Power to start the year is totally cool, man. Totally cool with that. You don't need a lot of points from those positions. Rashad White as well. With the backup with JCM, Sampson. The Tracy pick's a little... I would have probably taken someone with more upside like Bigsby, personally, because I did take Bigsby, but I would have liked Bigsby in this situation. I give this a solid A for unbelievable. JC Maluka. JT and Jacobs at running back with A.J. Brown, Rashee Rice, Burden, and Washington. That's a nice flex there. Harvey, Likely, and Kincaid. This is just way too early for these guys. If you're going to have conviction on these guys, taking them 2 rounds ahead of ADP, trust it and don't take 2 of them right there. That's an issue. Trevor Lawrence, nice value there at the 10:06. Woody Marks, Mahomes, Shaheed, great Shaheed pick, and then 2 defenses and Borregales. So I like it. The 2 tight ends I just don't get. I know his lineup is full, but we're going to go C+ in this team. Guys, give me your grades while I'm reading these teams if you want. A through F. We're going to go C+ in this squad. It's okay. The Josh Jacobs concerns, I guess he backed them up with Harvey. I don't know. Not great. Bones, a bummer. This team is an F. St. Brown, Barkley, Hall, Scatterbo, Warren, Joe Burrow, Diggs and Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen, Cyrus Allen, Omar Cooper. This is an F. This is enough. I mean, he has 4 quarterbacks. He took a kicker in the 10th round, a defense in the 9th round. This is enough. F. I'm sorry. It's doesn't mean the team can't actually win some games, may make the playoffs, but like, if this is an embarrassing team, it got auto drafted or something. Who knows? I don't care. That's why it's an F. High caliber. Genty at 9, not worried about the ankle injury. Kenneth Walker. Neighbors, this guy is going risky as hell. Neighbors, Adams, and DJ Moore. Price, Jaden Daniels, nice value there. Pittman, Mike Washington. He's got his insurance for Genty. I love that. Very smart. Seattle's defense, Schultz is a starting tight end. I don't love that. Charbonnet, this guy took a lot of injury risk on here. Tyler Shuck is a nice backup for Daniels. Hawkinson, you son of a bitch. 2 kickers. Don't understand why he took 2 kickers, and Bates will be dropped for sure. I guess it's his last round pick. I'm gonna go C. I think it's an average team with an exceptional upside, but there's a chance he starts way behind the 8 ball here with Neighbors and Genty. And with Price, like this could be a really bad team. Definitely a second half team that could go off, but all right, my squad here. We have James Cook, ETN at running back, Jefferson, Ted McMillan, Roman Dunze, Mike Evans with Jalen Hurts. Back up, the bench is Dowdle, Corum, Bigsby, Pacheco, and Ray Davis. Ray Davis should not have been there. I take Ray Davis in the 14th round typically. So a guy I'm probably going to drop. I have to drop somebody for these two. These last 2 picks are dropped for kicker and defense, but why not keep them? Maybe I'll drop my backup quarterback in Stroud and just roll with Jalen Hurts to keep Ray Davis in this roster because I want to have this upside of these 3 guys. These guys are all in my lineup, in my flex if there's an injury. And Rico is fine for now to pair with Mike Evans. Same with Blake Corum. I have league winners here in Corum, Bigsby, Pacheco. Maybe not Pacheco's a league winner, but guys that are top 24 running backs for sure with an injury. Concepcion and Matthew Golden. The problem is my tight ends are Dallas Goedert and Terrence Ferguson. That's the biggest issue. I'd probably give this a B- or a B. Honestly, I love the top part of it. It's pretty safe. It's a very safe team. Insulated, secure, depth, not any worries. There's no trades in this. I'm not going to tank this team. Probably make the playoffs, but I don't know what the upside of this squad really is. Ninja, we have Chase Brown, Marion Hampton, and Algier in the 5th round. Wild. Ibuka, Garrett Wilson, Michael Wilson, and Kraft. Kyle Pitts at the 8th spot. 2 defenses in a row. Jackson Dart, another tight end. Trey Tucker. This sucks. This team sucks, bro. I mean, this is enough. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Like the back-to-back defenses, the tight ends back-to-back here. Trust Kraft, and don't take him there. It's way too early anyway. Algier. Michael Wilson's his 3rd receiver. His flex is Kyle Pitts. His starting quarterback's Jackson Dart with Daniel Jones. F. Eagle Bay, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, and Jamo Williams at receiver. A-Chain, Love, and Hendy. Pretty nice there. Laporta, good value with Laporta. So the lineup's really nice. This is the starting lineup. Hendy's a little risky. So is Love. Dak and Caleb, really good value here. Jaden Reed, Aaron Jones, Lemon, Coleman, Strange. I like the upside shots he took at receiver here. Wicks and Pat Bryant. Pretty solid, man. I'm going to go B- in this team to C+. The Raiders and Tampa Bay just made a trade. Zamir White for Deion Jones. All right. We have another draft to check out here. This is the one I did first, the 250. And let's just go over my squad. I'll just show you guys my squad, and I'm going to hop off. We're at 3 hours and 10 minutes. Back-to-back picks. Okay, cool. I'm going to do those right after I review my team. Guys, just give me a grade in this one. This is a $250 draft. I think I like this team. I didn't like the fact they took Joe Burrow, even after ADP, but Jaden Daniels fell to the end of the 9th round here. I would have loved that. I had a chance to get him. I wasn't going to double up with Burrow, obviously. But my team would have looked better if I did that. It's fine. I do believe in Joe Burrow this year. So we took St. Brown, Flowers, Watson, and Metcalf. Those are our 4 receivers. Metcalf's the flex. We have Kenneth Walker and Cam Scatabo at running back with Harold Fannin at tight end. And then Kyle Monangai is our first bench player, Addison and Worthy. And then Bigsby, Pacheco, Davis, Spears. Jordan Love is a backup to Joe Burrow with Hawkinson, my boy Hawkinson, as the backup tight end. And I guess I got the Bears defense. I thought I said a Q. Whatever, I like the Bears defense. Maybe I set them as a Q because they have the Panthers. I do like that matchup. So what do you guys think? Give me a grade on this team. St. Brown, Flowers, Watson, Metcalf, Scatabo, and Kenneth Walker with Joe Burrow, so elite quarterback. And the last of the Mohicans in my mind here at tight end and Harold Fannin. Not a sexy pick. Not a click I'm going to make a lot this year. But at that range, it was like I could have taken Stribling. I felt pretty good at running back, and for good reason, I got Monangai after that. Bigsby, Pacheco, Ray Davis. Guys like that. Decent squad. Big league, $250. I think I like this team better than the other one a little bit. I think the upside of this team's higher with Scatabo and Kenneth Walker. Those guys can go to the moon in a PPR setting. And St. Brown, Flowers, Watson, Metcalf. Receivers a little weak here. I think what I need to have happen, ideally by the end of the year, is I don't want to be flexing Metcalf. I need one of these guys. See, I took Ray Davis in the 14th round. I got him so late in the last round. I'm totally cool with taking him here. We don't know about Ty Johnson yet, so I think it's a solid team. I think this is probably a B to B plus. Yeah, Addison and Worthy, it's my 5 and 6, right? This is what's going to happen when you do go relatively early quarterback and tight end. Usually I pick one of them to fade like completely, and just kind of how the board fell. And Burrow's been going in this range right here. Burrow usually goes to the 5-3. So like that's as late as I've seen Burrow go. Going to pounce on that one. And then Kyle Pitts already being off the board here. It's like, yeah, give me Fannin. Because after that, it's all flat, right? It's likely it's Kittle, it's Ferguson, it's Kincaid. Wanted to edge there, and then so I did lose out on my bench receivers there. So it could have been, Stribling would have been probably the play. Jaden Reed, Golden, guys like that. I couldn't take Golden because I had Watson, but guys like that. That is probably what's holding this team back a little bit is depth at receiver and flex. I'm a DK Metcalf fan, but again, DK is probably a better in best ball guy. I would say he's probably better in best ball. Things could change this year. Who knows? All right. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Good night. It was a good night. Shout out to Junkbuster for hopping in, drafting that ESPN draft with us. That was a banger. 2 decent teams tonight. Not super happy with them, but definitely contenders. I'll make them work. There's nothing that was glaringly bad about this team or anything like that. So got some of my guys. Flowers and Watson are 2 of my most heavily drafted players. Love them both. St. Brown at 9. Gotta love that. And Cam Scatabo, man, I'm with the news of Tracy. Like, I am much more bullish on Scatabo now without Tracy. I mean, it's not official yet, but I'm not worried about Najee, bro. Najee might take a goal line carry or 2. He might take some early down stuff, but that just means more pass catching for Scatabo. We love that. We want to hear that for fantasy football. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Fantasy Dog. Everyone else in here. We got Supers from Fantasy Dog, Jonathan, Mouth, Derek, all the OGs, all the guys that are Jonathan, Derek, Mouth, if he's still in here. Fantasy Dog. Love you guys. Max, you're the man. Anyone else I'm missing? We had Scat Packs the Dog. We got MVP in here. What's going on, buddy? I'm going to make my picks here in a little bit after I log off. Vicious. I got it. Vicious. If you're still in here, shout out to Vicious for tuning in, maybe for the first time. Have not seen that name in here. Appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit. Again, tomorrow night, you're going to see the wife in the stream, 5 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. Central. Thank you, my dude, Fantasy Dog. You're the man. Ooh, my pick on the stream. Yeah. I got to do a little bit of research because I am really torn in this one when I looked at it. But 5 p.m. Central tomorrow, me and the wife are drafting one of her teams. It's the same as I just did a $100 Fantrax league. We kind of just collaborate. I kind of give her a couple names. She chooses. She hasn't done a lot of research this year. And then we kind of just co-manage the team. So you're going to see her on here. That'll be a fun time. That's at 5 o'clock p.m. Central. I have another draft at 9 p.m. Central. I'm going to be taking a break after the 5 o'clock draft. We'll be back on at like 8:30, probably stream till midnight like usual. Tuesday is the throne draft, the Iron Throne. That is the Joe Pisapia, Nice and Blunt, Who Hames, all those guys who've seen the show. Not Joe Pisapia, one day, but you know Joe Pisapia. All the content creator league, 14-man, really, really sharp league. You're going to want to tune into that one because that's on Sleeper. That's going to be wild. That is going to be a wild, wild draft. I have the 12th pick. So the 12th pick out of 14. And it'll be very interesting to see where everyone in that league is a professional. Like literally they do it for a living. So cannot wait to draft against those guys. That is at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central time. So I will probably get on a little early, and I might even have another creator on here with me. If they're not going to stream on their own, I'll invite them on the show. We can talk ball. As long as they're not picking next to me, because I'm actually picking right in between Adam from Nice and Blunt and Who Hames, which is cool because we did in the last 2 weeks, I did 2 shows with both those guys. We talked ball for 5 hours, me and those guys in the night. So I pick their brains a lot, and I'm next to them. They know the guys I like as well, but I let them really cook on the show, so I really know their takes. So that's going to be great. That would be good. No buy-in. It's actually only a $50 buy-in, but it's winner take all. So the payout's okay for it's $700 in first place. We have to still decide. I made a joke that the loser would have to change their, transition, if you will. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Then you can just go right back, right? But that'd be wild. Yeah, $50 buy-in, $700 to first place. Winner take all in a 14-man league. That's kind of the way it's supposed to be because now I don't prefer that. I like paying out second and third, but in this league with this level of competition in a 14-man and all the bragging rights and shit-talking rights and probably going to make whoever's channel win, definitely kind of give it a boom, right? Because it's this. I'm hoping that channel goes off because if you watch the trailer, the production value that Ruben put together is amazing. The personalities are amazing. The talent's amazing. It's gonna be a great league. So we'll see how I stack up, man. I'll tell you one thing: no one's played more fantasy than I have, even the old heads, because I'm almost up to 500 redrafts in my life. They played more best ball than me, but this isn't best ball. This is actually real fantasy football. So I'm excited to see how I stack up and how I can ball against these guys. Yeah, so I have 12. He has 11. And I know I figured he was going to take Genty at 11 if he was there. But I think he's going to take Omarion Hampton at 11 now, which is totally cool with me. I'm taking Kenneth Walker at 12, or I'm taking Saquon Barkley at 12. I need to be safe in this league, and I know Saquon's probably safer than Kenneth Walker. But the running backs are just not going to come back, so I have a chance to go running back. I will. Dudes in the Flock League traded Genty to Mason Dodd. What did they trade? Hey, what did they trade for? Like, what did he get for him? Did they not wait? Did they not wait for the news to drop? What was the trade? This is insane. How did they not veto that shit? I know it's his league, but like that's not good to like put out there that you're just going to give this guy the title. What was the trade, Cameron? Do you know the details? Oh, they traded JJ for Kenneth Walker because they had Genty. That's a pretty fair trade. They probably went back-to-back in the draft, right? Like right around there. We don't know if they're... by the way, shout out to Sploosh. I'm going to give him another shout out. We don't know he's fine, but he's not like missing the season, He's got an ankle sprain, but it seemed gnarly. So a gnarly ankle sprain is going to keep somebody out 4 to 6 to 7 weeks. 7 might be a little aggressive, but let's call it 4 to 6 weeks. We have 2 weeks till the season starts. 2.5 weeks. So almost 3. Let's call it 3 weeks. So he might miss week 1 and week 2 and then have, it's just not what you want to hear. But again, we avoided catastrophe for early stuff. So shout out to Sploosh. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Zach. Junkbuster. Some of the most recent people. Ryan the Milker. Shout you out. McAuliffe. You guys know who you are. We appreciate you for joining the community and just being awesome people. Yeah, Flock only took kind of trade him later. That's weird. Yeah, that league. We'll see. We'll see how the Thrones League stacks up. Again, appreciate all the people that are supporting me, that are in the community. It is a great place to be. Anyone interested? Before you sign up, if you just sign up on a whim, make sure you use the code PRO. Use that. Save half off your first month. Give it a try. It's essentially like a trial run. And I do this because I'm pretty sure most people that have joined just stay in here and they stay in here for a long time. That's what we want. So would love to have you in here. We haven't seen Helen Hunt. Let's give Helen Hunt a little airtime here. Hey, Helen. Let's say hi to Big Ray. We're going to see Big Ray next week on Saturday. Appreciate you. Big Ray is just a man of immense talents and quotes and lab coats and all those things. So, all right, boys, I'm out of here. We will see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. The wife's going to be on here. I want to tune in for that one. I'm going to make sure she wears a booby shirt, too, just for you guys. Love your life. Stay positive and respect each other. I'm out.